players' performances. Amani Williams, although she only had 4 points in the last contest, the 2 that she scored when the team needed it the most in the last 2 minutes, Coach Albert said is going to really improve on her contest, and she says that she is a big part of the system. And she also felt like Anae Atkinson is going through some growing pains right now. She felt that right now she feels like she can get to the lane anytime she wants, and she's not learning to stop for the mid-range game, so she's hoping to see that develop a little bit more. But overall, she was happy with the win, but she said the team did not carry through on everything that they should have done, which would have made it a little bit easier in the win.
Well, Mo, let me say this. Coach David knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's looking for. She demonstrated it last year when she had the roster that she had with the players that she had last year. She believes in developmental steps and stages. So she has a plan. Her and Kelly Henderson and Deella, they have a plan for this team. They know that this team is a young team, and they know that it's going to come in steps and stages. I mean, it was good to hear that Brandy Harrod came out last week with double-digit scoring, and she probably had a significant number of rebounds as well if she kept true to form with coming out of week 1 versus Heritage Hall. But then it's also very good to hear about Layla Jones because, again, another diaper dandy, a freshman whose dad, by the way, I coached him here. That's the one good thing about, being a longtime coach here at Millwood. Daughter of Gerald Jones. We're talking about, an outstanding athlete, the daughter of an All-American who went on to play at the University of Tennessee and had a stint in the NFL. So we're talking about some athletes here, and it's about growing them up and helping them to develop their basketball IQ. And this team has the talent. It's just a matter of educating them about the game, and none better than Dava Albert
to do that.
Our Arnelia Spears disciple, tried and true.
Now, she said the ceiling is extremely high for Brandy Harrod. Of course, we know her older sister, Sincere, was a great player here at Millwood for several years. But Brandy, she said as her confidence grows, we will see more. She brought some things out of the toolbox she didn't bring against Heritage Hall.
Yeah.
She brought some Euro step. She brought the jump shot. Then she brought some relentless attack to the lane on both ends of the floor. So it was impressive to see that. Now, tonight she will have to do that as the Falcons are going to line up against the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays. They are Class 5A, ranked number 15 in the state, and they have a very familiar coach who knows about building winning girls programs, and that, of course, is Malcolm Roberts. He's there, and he knows building a successful program, of course, at Classen, knowing exactly what's going on there. Now, last year his team's record was 8-9. But in the meeting between these two squads last year, even with Millwood at full strength, Millwood was able to come up on top 68-63. So it was a very telltale, and I'm sure this team is a year older in his system, and they have the signature quick release ball pressure that Malcolm Roberts likes to coach to his team.
Yeah, and something, and yes, thank you, Mo, for bringing up the fact that this is a coach who was at Classen SAS, and of course we know that Classen SAS team is a powerhouse program. He planted the seeds on that program before moving on to Guthrie. And you know what? He knows what he's doing as a coach. He knows how to develop a program. And you know something? This is a great matchup for the Lady Falcons to help them in their process along with Guthrie in their rebuilding process, because this is the style of play that the Lady Falcons need to get acclimated to as they begin to transition later in the season and start getting into some of the area, regional type district type play.
All right, we're going to take our one and only break of pregame, and then we'll come back as starting lineups will be announced. We'll get to the national anthem, and then it's game time. It's Millwood versus Guthrie. I'm Maurice Prince. He's Gary Woods. And remember, once again, if you're listening to the game over the airways, make sure you go to the YouTube Falcon YouTube page and go to the Millwood Falcon page. Let me make sure I get that right. And you can click on the active link right now, and you can be right here at Franklin Spears, and we'll be ready to go. So that's where we're going to go. We'll confirm starting lineups on the other side in just a moment. You are listening to Millwood Falcon basketball, sponsored by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and SSM Health at St. Anthony's.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Introducing Venture X, Capital One's new travel card for people always asking,
where next?
You earn 10x miles on hotels and rental cars, and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2x miles on everything else you buy with Venture X. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Cricket Holiday Hotline, what's your wish?
Hey, I'm looking to buy a new phone plan. New plan, brand new phone plan right here, and it's got to go fast.
Well, Cricket has super fast nationwide 5G on all plans, just in time for the holidays.
Do I have 1G, 3G, 5G, 5G for the gentleman right here?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have holiday shopping, video streaming, photo sending, and recipe searching?
All that and more.
Going once, going twice. I'm sold.
Get Cricket's nationwide 5G on all plans. It's everything you wished for, including the price.
Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. For 5G coverage, see cricketwireless.com/map.
James here with Boomer Kia. Heard this before? Location, location, location. There's one location for the best deals on a brand new Kia. Boomer Kia. Go to boomerkia.com, click the iFree check banner, and get pre-approved instantly. All without hurting your credit. Then get to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South OKC.
KRMD, K221FQ, Oklahoma City. The all-new Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140, a Ferry Broadcasting station. You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
And we are back. Maurice Prince and Gary Woods courtside here at Franklin Spears Gymnasium, and we're just moments away from the tip-off of today's game. And we're going to go ahead and get started with that. And looking how things were going, we'll try and get to the starting lineups in here in just a moment. Gary, give me some keys to the game, if you could, please.
Again, continuing to build upon the week-to-week growth of the team for the Millwood Falcons. Their keys are going to be, number one, minimize turnovers. Number two, they're going to continue to take good shots and then play great defense. Those are the three things I think that is the key to this team's success. You know, what I mean by taking good shots, I'm talking about coming down and not wasting possessions. When I talk about playing good defense, I'm talking more specifically about forcing turnovers and how that creates an opportunity for you to get to the lane or get to the rim. And then last but not least, when we talk about, not having the turnovers, specifically we're talking about not throwing the ball away. You know, that's been something that's been problematic with this team last year and also at the beginning of the year, particularly the first game of the season, tons and tons of turnovers. You stop that, then you're talking about a team that can make a really significant run.
Yeah, and along with that, I say rebounding is key in both games against Heritage Hall and in the game on Tuesday against Crossings Christians. The Lady Falcons found themselves with a lead, but it was evaporated by second and third chance shots. So that's something that I think tonight needs to be a point of emphasis, to get dirty on the glass.
Yeah.
You know, don't just run out. Fight for those rebounds and get there, and so you can get back. Now, also shot selection. Sometimes the three-point shot won't go down, so you've got to find a different way to be aggressive in terms of getting into the lane and getting to the free throw line. That's something that's very important for this team. And finally, playing with pace. To me, if you play with pace, it's an important detail overall that you have to have, because by playing with pace, it allows you to rest while you're on the court. Because it allows you to be smooth in those moments where you can be smooth, and then be aggressive when you need to be aggressive. Yeah. And for those who are sitting there going, well, why are they whispering? They're at a game. Well, because we came back from break and they were having problems a little bit with the national anthem, we end up talking, and it doesn't want to be disrespectful at that time. So I just want everybody to understand.
We just want to make sure that, we try to be respectful.
Exactly, to the best way we can be.
That's right.
Now it's time for starting lineups tonight. It'll be interesting to see what Coach David Albert just decides to go ahead and go with tonight. And we'll let Mr. Ivory Towns, former big boy host in his own right, get the starting lineups tonight for the Guthrie Blue Jays.
And make some noise for the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays. And their starting lineup goes something like this. Give it up for number 3, Angel Maria.
All right, to confirm for the Guthrie Blue Jays, we've got Andrew Murillo, Anaya Morgan, Kyra Wheeler, Maddie Jones, and Belle Aitken as the starters. Now for the starting lineup for the Lady Falcons.
Give it up for number 2, Jayla Van. Make some noise for number 3, Brandy O'Brien. And give it up for number 30, Anaya Brown. Number 33 is Layla Jones.
All right. Going ahead and confirm your Black Chronicle starting Falcons of the game. The Black Chronicle newspaper available on newsstands everywhere and online at www.blackchronicle.com. So a little change in the starting lineup tonight, Gary. We've got Anae Atkinson, Jada Van, Brandy Harrod, Layla Jones, and Anaya Brown getting to the game tonight instead of Amani Williams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know how Coach Albert is, right? You know, she believes in if she's going with the hot hand, and if you're playing well, you get rewarded with playing time.
So looking at the Lady Blue Jays for Guthrie, looks like the Falcons going to match up pretty well. They have not have to play a team yet with a true big in the paint just yet. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, and I'm interested to see the athleticism. But when you deal with Coach Malcolm Roberts, he knows how to coach up.
Yeah, he does.
It's not just based upon height. He knows how to spread the floor and take advantage of what they see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in center court to jump it up tonight, Layla Jones is going to be jumping it against number 35, Maddie Jones in the circle. 8 minutes is on the clock, and we're going to be officially ready for the game to get started tonight. Okay. All right, the official has the official game ball tonight, and we're set to go, Gary. So tonight is going to be interesting to see exactly what they come out with. And here we go. And Maddie Jones deflects it, and the Blue Jays will control. Picking up right now, the Falcons are in man-to-man defense, and this ball is stolen immediately by Anae Atkinson. Go to the basket, and she misses the bunny. Jada Van tries to get there, but Anae's going to get frustrated and get a cheap foul. She didn't need to get that one right there, Gary.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, too, actually it was a tie ball, and so they're taking it side out.
So it's going to be under the basket, basketball, going straight to the Falcons, and it will be Falcon basketball. And Brandy Harrod gets it, spin move, triple teamed, and the ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, but it'll be Lady Falcon basketball. So here we go to work right now.
Tempo's real brisk right now, but there's a lot of aggressive play.
Anae Atkinson reverses the ball out to Brandy Harrod. Brandy Harrod dribbles inside, kicks to Anaya Brown. Anaya Brown for 3 from the corner. Nice shot by Anaya Brown. She knocked it down.
Yeah, she squared up nicely, took a good look. She was sitting on the three-point line and let it go, and she had a great look, too.
Full court pressure as going to the basket with a miss, and then a rebound by the Blue Jays. Coming around the edge is Angel Murillo, and reloading and leading a wide-open three-point shot. And being knocked down is Kyra Wheeler. And she knocks it down, and we're all tied up at 3, 7:02 to go in the first.
Looks like Guthrie is coming right out with the half-court press.
And it leads to a turnover. Driving inside the lane, trying to draw a contact. Anaya Morgan goes inside. I thought she aggressively set that, and they're going to call a foul against her there, Gary.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you want to get the charge foul, you want to have your feet planted as opposed to floating up with jumping with the offensive player as they're shooting the ball.
So it looked like a charge. So who the foul ended up being on that one?
The foul was actually on Anaya Brown.
On Anaya Brown getting her first foul of the afternoon. So she's got one. So one team foul so far.
Guthrie coming out with a full-court press now.
Anaya Brown gets it across the timeline now. Drives into the paint. And she gets in no man's land. And it's going to end up being knocked out of bounds. But Anaya recognizes it, and she tells Brandy Harrod, my fault, trying to get the ball down there. She drove it down into the, as they say, into the trees.
Yeah, and she tried to cross around 2 or 3 players.
All right, Jada Van with the runner from the baseline. Shot no good, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Nice aggressive play early from Jada Van. That's really going to help this offense develop as she stays aggressive driving inside. So
Jada, and that's more her shot, you know, inside.
Anaya tries to dump it inside to Layla Jones. The ball is deflected and out of bounds.
On that play, Nana should have pulled up and took the mid-range jumper. She had a really good look. And she's one of those players that I know that Coach Dava does not mind if she shoots it anywhere in the blue paint.
All right, now doing some work, getting the ball down, going around and inside with the runner. Shot no good, but the putback is even better by Maddie Jones, who goes for 2 that time.
That was a good block, though, by Jones. She was just outmanned under the basket.
5-3 right now. Make that 7-3 right now. Going inside, and Brandy Harrod goes to the basket.
Beautiful move.
As she wheels and deals into the lane for 2.
Man, this tempo is really fast, Mo.
All right, going to work, stolen. Here comes Anae Atkinson. She's going to get it over to Jada Van. And great play on the passing lane by Angela Murillo.
But that's okay. The Brandy Harrod stole it back and put it off the glass.
So Brandy Harrod with 2 points on the board again. And she has got 4 early in this contest, and we're all tied up at 7 right now.
That's good. I mean, you want to get her engaged as early as possible so that she can get relaxed and just go ahead and play.
So 5:30 to go, and here comes Angela Murillo being picked up by Anae Atkinson. And she drives around, kicks to the outside, letting go a 3-pointer from the outside, and Kyler Wheeler drains another one from the corner.
Yeah, that's her second 3-point shot from over on the left side. Really got to extend out on her.
10-7 right now, and Anae Atkinson drives into the lane, high off the glass, shot no good. Rebound. Here come the Blue Jays, and they're running into the basket. Shot is deflected. Off the miss.
Tempo.
And so now the ball ends up in the hands of Anae Atkinson, and Anae drives inside again. Kicks it to Harrod in the corner. Harrod for 3, shot no good. Rebound Anaya Brown. She drives inside, contact, and she's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Nice move by Nana Brown. She got the ball. She could have taken the shot at the free throw, but she said, hey, you know what? I'm going to the rim. I want to make sure either I get this layup or you're going to foul me and put me on the line. She's getting her second chance shots right now, Mo.
Anaya Brown already with 3 in the first quarter, trying to make her first free throw attempt. Back rim's no good for Anaya Brown.
Need to take her time a little bit, breathe. Like she kind of hurt that free throw a little bit. She needs to just take her time, maybe take a couple of dribbles, breathe out, make sure she's good and relaxed. Now she's relaxing.
Anae Atkinson out, but Imani Atkinson in.
Oh, yeah.
So Anaya does exactly what she asked for on that second free throw attempt. She knocks it down. Falcons down 2.
You know they don't call me Coach Woods for nothing.
Going to work right now. The Falcons drop back, no full court pressure, but the lane is wide open and driving inside. Shot no good.
Good rebound.
Jada Van. Driving inside, or resetting the offense. Jada going to kick it over to Brandy Harrod. Harrod, let's go a deep 3-point shot. And she drains it for 3.
And she has a left-handed shot, which is pretty unique.
Falcons back on top 11-10 is going to lead to a turnover on the other end of the floor. Turnover. So now it is going to be the Falcons a chance to extend the lead. Team fouls 1 and 1 each.
Blue Jays are setting up for a full court press. They're running a 1-2-2, Mo.
All right, Harad's going to pass it back over to Jada Van. Jada just gets it across the timeline over to Brandy Harad. The ball is deflected out of bounds, but it will be Lady Falcon basketball.
Would like to see them execute a few bounce passes. They're kind of sending those chest and floating passes. Mix it up. Use a bounce pass here and there.
Brandy Harad on the right wing, down to the corner to Amani Atkinson. Brandy over. Anaya has the ball stolen. Turnover right there by Brandy Harad as she squares up. Murillo squares up, but she misses the shot.
Nice rebound by Nana Brown.
And trying to get the ball from the corner. Three-point shot is no good by Jada Van. Rebound.
Stolen by Van.
Ball's deflected out of bounds, but it's going to remain Lady Blue Jay basketball. 11-10 is the score, 3:29 to go in the first. Foul situation right now, 2 team fouls for the Falcons. 1 team foul so far for the Blue Jays. Coming across, Falcons now, full court pressure being applied. Brandy Harad got her on the ground and she's having some problems. The ball is stolen, and here comes Imani Atkinson to the basket, and she misses the bunny on that one on the steal. Rebound to the Blue Jays. Driving inside.
Blocked by Jones.
Blocked by Layla Jones, and she absorbed that shot. First block of the game by Layla Jones. Coming up the timeline right now, here is Anaya Brown over to Imani Atkinson. Back up top to Anaya Brown. 11-10 is the score, 2:51. Brandy Harad feeling it for three, and she drains another one.
Wow.
For Brandy Harad with her 10th point of the quarter. Driving inside this
time. That should have been a walk, Mo.
And the ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. So it's going to be Blue Jay basketball. They're going to trigger it. And the substitution coming in is Belle Atkins getting ready to come back to the game. She's going to give Angel Murillo a breather. Anae Atkinson returns to the game for Jada Van right now. So triggering the ball from under the basket. High throw up. Over the top. Dribbling up top is Mariah Deitman, who's in the game now for the Blue Jays. And Deitman's shot is blocked that time by Imani Atkinson. Nice block by Imani on that particular play. Driving inside, kicking it to Anae Atkinson for 3 front rims, no good. Rebound by the Lady Blue Jays. Pressure being applied by the Falcons. They got her trapped in the corner. And she's trying to throw it up. Layla Jones still there, and they still haven't got the ball across the timeline, and Imani ends up with it on the steal. Nice job there on the turnover.
Throws it away.
And she throws it away. She gives it right back. So here come the Blue Jays right now. 14-10, 1:51 to go. Imani Atkinson trying to get and apply some pressure. Dumping the ball from the short corner. Shot no good.
Nice rebound by Harad.
Harad with a miss. Track down the miss, and now a contact is going to be made as the foul is going to be called against. Didn't quite see who she called the foul on, but it's going to see Brandy Harad to the line shooting 2. 14-10. Harad rolls it, looking for .11 in the first quarter. Front rims no good on the free throw. So Harad taking her time, getting a breather. On the floor, it's Layla Jones, Imani Atkinson, Brandy Harad, Anae, and Jada Van has returned to the game right now. For Anaya Brown, who's checked out. And Brandy misses both that time. So they're going to call a foul on Layla Jones that time.
Yeah, she's hand checking a little bit, getting a little tired. That's all that is. Get her out, get her a little bit of water, and get her ready to go.
So now checking into the game for our first bit of action is Amani Williams getting some action back in here as well. Oh! And the shot is blocked twice by Brandy Harad.
Two blocks by Brandy Harrod on one possession. Outstanding.
Brandy having a block party.
You know,
so the foul's going to be called on Amani Atkinson, who just checked into the game on that third attempt. So that's team foul number 4 for the Lady Falcons. And now Anaya Brown rechecks in the game. So shooting at the free throw line, shooting 2 is Angel Murillo. Murillo misses the first one. Shot.
Don't pick your dribble up, Brandy.
So now the ball's deflected. It's going to end up being a turnover on that one that time. And now she's going to get called for steps. So turnover by the Lady Blue Jays, and a substitution coming in for them right now. Falcons up by 3, 14-11, 57.2 seconds to go in the first. Harrod again for 3.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She drains another one. The assist by Jada Van on that one. Harrod's going off, folks. She's got 13 in the frame. Now, Angela Murillo is slowing, coming across the timeline now. Pressure by Ane. And Ane is covering her. The Falcons still staying in man-to-man defense right now. 33 seconds to go. And she drives to the lane.
Misses.
On the runner. Shot no good. Ball's rolling around on the ground. And several players going for it. And now Brandy Harrod getting dirty as she picks up the ball off the ground. Here comes Jada Van over to Anaya Brown.
One shot.
Brandy's looking at a 3, but she decides to give it up. 13 seconds on the clock. Anaya Brown dribbles inside. Brandy looks at a 3, back over to Ane, to the corner to Jada. They're going to reset the offense with 4 on the clock.
That's Harrod's shot.
Jada Van for 3 from deep, and it front rims no good as time expires at the first. So, 17-11 is the score right now. Time for us to take a break. We will be back and start the second on the other side. We'll be right back. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, brought to you by SSM Health St. Anthony, OG&E, and Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
cricketwireless.com/map.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Welcome back to Franklin Spears Court. The Falcons finish with the flurry, Gary, as we get ready back to live action, as Brandy Harrod had 13 in the frame.
Yeah, 13 of the 17 points. Very impressive play by the young freshman.
Driving into the lane goes Angel Murillo, and she gets a 2, cutting into that Falcon lead starting the second here. All right, Brandy Harrod nearly has the ball knocked out of her hand. They're going to catch Murillo for making contact, a hand check against Brandy Harrod. That's team foul number 3 coming up for the Blue Jays. But as you were saying about the Lady Falcons play in the first.
Yeah, actually it's pretty good. I mean, they need to cut down on the turnovers. We still saw significant, ill-advised passes. But other than that, the aggressiveness was definitely there.
Jump ball situation as Ane tried to go split a double team. The ball's knocked loose out of her hand, but at least it was not a foul. They were just calling on that one a jump ball situation. It's Lady Falcon basketball still.
Yeah.
Ball's inbounded. Jada Van now has it on the logo. Going to kick it over to the right wing to Brandy Harrod. Cross court.
Passes like that.
Yeah. Long passes. It's tracked down by Ane Atkinson, and it's 5-on-4, and she drives it to the lane. Loses it a little bit. It's going to end up being a turnover. Got to slow down in those situations. And now losing the ball and knocking it down, and the ball goes out of bounds and stolen. It's not stolen, it's out of bounds, but stolen by Brandy Harrod, who goes coast to coast, and she misses the bunny, but she gets a chance to get her own rebound. She misses, and then Amani Williams misses. Now Brandy has it. It's going to be a jump ball situation going back to the Falcons. Man. What a frantic set right there.
3 layups missed. But it was a fantastic break. I mean, a part of me kind of, when I see Harrod streak down the court as if she's going on a fast break, something in me says, oh, she's going to dunk it.
You're thinking that she just might. She didn't quite.
Man,
was not able to do that.
I'm not going to lie to you. She looks athletic enough for sure.
Yeah, she has the skill set to do it. We know it might happen at one point in time. How about that?
It may happen, yes.
So going to work right now as Murillo is finding cracks in that Falcon defense in the block, Gary, and getting easy points now.
Well, I mean, the Falcons need to be mindful of the fact that when they're in man-to-man, they want to spread the floor to give Murillo driving lanes. So you need to kind of, stay in until the ball is passed and then extend your defense on the ball. Don't extend the defense trying to defend the player that doesn't have the ball.
Now, I'm trying to understand how that was over and back, because Anaya Brown was on one area of the court, and then they said the ball went back court. Now, if she doesn't have the ball in her hand, she can be behind the court as long as she touches it on the Millwood side of it there.
I didn't see it. It would happen right
in front of the score. Yeah, scorer's table there.
Yeah.
All right, so now going to work. The Falcons have set down into a zone. Another block shot by Amani Williams, but picking up the trash goes Maddie Jones, and she scores her 6th point of the day right here. 17 up now. 6-0 run by Guthrie. High pass by Anaya Brown is going to end up with a turnover, and that really is the reason why the Blue Jays are getting back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Millwood's turnovers are problematic so far in the first half, and they really need to slow down, and they need to take the extra, dribble to make sure they're clear on their passing lanes.
All right, looks like the Falcons right now are setting up in a 1-2-2. Now driving inside the lane. Driving kick stolen by Anae Atkinson. She throws it up to Jada Van, and Jada goes to the basket, and she scores.
Way to go, Jada.
Jada Van to the basket, getting her first points of the night. Assist by Anae on that one. 19-17, 5:23 to go before the end of the first half. All right, 1-2-2. And Guthrie's working the ball around the top, around the logo, now trying to get the ball inside. Nice recovery by the defense. Deep three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Maddie Jones
for Guthrie.
Long
rebound.
As they miss their three-point shot, but get their own rebound for another possession. Then driving inside, Maddie Jones from the short corner. She misses it, and controlled by Brandy Harrod, but she turns it over, and Maddie Jones misses it again. And this time, Anaya Brown clears. So this time, Anaya Brown comes up the court, and the runner by Brandy Harrod is no good. So here come the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are going to lose the ball nearly in the court. And Amani Williams comes up with it, and she's coming into the lane, high off the glass, too strong.
Rebound by Anaya Brown.
She misses, but Anaya Brown's able to clean it up and get the putback for the Falcons. 21-17.
That tempo is
4-point burst by the Falcons.
The tempo is starting to get the best of the Blue Jays, Lady Blue Jays.
It's a frantic pace, that up and down. Without slowing it down at all, can really wear out a team. High shot off the glass, strong, no good. Rebound of Amani Williams.
Bad pass.
And she makes a bad pass, leading to a turnover. And going to the lane, driving and scoring is the Blue Jays' Mariah Deitman. But they missed the first one there, Gary, but she was able to get that second one to go. So 21-19, and the foul is going to be on Amani Williams, which should be team foul number 5. So now a timeout has been called on the floor. We'll see if we're taking it. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. So, Gary, as we're saying, both teams are countering, and it's like the team that slows into its own flow, and that's not the right term. So that plays with pace on the offensive side of the ball seems to be doing well. The team that kind of hurries, that rushes, leads to easy turnovers. Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, it's playing, pushing at a tempo, for the sake of maintaining a high tempo, and your efficiency as a result of it falls.
Right.
And so really what the Lady Falcons need to do right now, once they get the ball past half court, they really need to focus in on the half court set, and as opposed to just simply, trying to always just go into the lane without a real play design.
Back to live action. The Falcons inbound the ball, take it up the court, and Brandy Harrod goes coast to coast. She's fouled. Is going to go to the free throw line shooting 2. That's team foul number 5 for the Blue Jays. So the first one from Harrod, back rim's no good. And to me, this is still the legs when you get a little winded, Gary, because we know she has more than enough ability to knock down a free throw.
Yeah. This is, taking the moment to calm down at the free throw line and really, not being in a hurry while you're up there.
She misses 2. So the Falcon lead is 1, 21-23, 42 to go. Jada Van, again, running around the perimeter, as right now the Falcons are in a 1-2-2. Looking for some space to operate is Guthrie, but they can't find any right now. The Falcons are trapping on the wing right now. Ball's deflected, but Murillo is able to track it down right now. So now Jada Van now picking her back up. 3:20 to go, 21-20, Falcons up 1. Jada Van standing on there, almost a standing 5. She's going to dump the ball inside to Deitman. Deitman almost turns the ball over. It still ends up in the hands of the Blue Jay. Now driving inside, Murillo with a scoop shot, and they're going to call her for steps on that one. Nice job by the Falcon defense. Dava Albert making the decision to go from man-to-man to that 1-2-2, and it's really caused a disruption in the offense for Guthrie right now. Driving the ball inside and scoring is Anae Atkinson. Finally getting a chance to get on the board, and she can score on the post. That's where she really likes to go.
Yeah, the assist came from Jones. And, that's just a heads-up look by Jones. I mean, she was sitting out on the wing. She's normally not a wing player, but she spread the floor and caught the Blue Jays in transition.
And contact is going to be
3
made.
3 seconds in the lane.
3 seconds in the lane leads to another turnover for the Blue Jays. And now substitutions are coming in as Wheeler, the three-point shooter for the Blue Jays, comes back in. And so does Maddie Jones. All right, 23-20 right now.
Blue Jays are in a man-to-man press now, full court.
Full court. The ball's inbounded to Jada Van. Jada gets it back over to Anaya Brown. They fall back and throw it up.
They got
Layla Jones to the basket. She goes too strong. Rebound by Brandy Harrod. Her shot is blocked, and now Deitman is trapped in the backcourt. They're able to get the ball into the front court now. Now driving inside goes Murillo, who pulls up. Her shot no good. Jada Van with the rebound. So miss on that time for that. Jada Van coming up with the rebound. But the Falcons unable to take advantage of the miss there on that last possession. But Anaya Brown is fouled.
I'm not sure. Are they going to call that as she was shooting or on the floor?
They're calling it on the floor. It's going to be Falcon basketball underneath the goal with 2:01 to go, and the Falcons up 3. So now, three-point shot from Anaya Brown from the corner, and she drains it. Give me all 3 of those, says right. Anaya Brown on that one, on the inbounds play.
She loves that baseline jump shot. She has a good feel for it. She squares up nicely, and she lets it fly.
All right, bounce pass over. Ball swung, and the three-point response by Wheeler is true.
Wheeler she definitely likes shooting that 3 ball as well. She's 3 for 3 from three-point land.
All right, right now, 24-22 is the score. So driving around, Anae Atkinson with the runner. Her shot's no good that time. Ball is stolen, and it's finally stolen Nope. The Blue Jays maintain possession of the ball. Now driving around, the ball's rolling around, and can't get the ball across, and going to throw it in the backcourt.
Yeah, just give it
away.
Now
comes Jada Van.
2-on-1.
Jada Van to the basket, and she scores. So now going to work. Jada Van scoring that last 2-point basket. 26-22. Layla Jones with the rebound now.
Good rebound by by Jones.
Jones back in the game. Still hasn't scored. She had 11. Let's see if she can get it going with 36 seconds to go. Jada Van to Anae Atkinson, and Atkinson dumps it down to Jones. Jones powers inside, and she misses that time. And then a foul has been called on Layla Jones on that possession. So 26-22 is the score. So it will be Guthrie bringing the ball up. Here it goes. Clock's officially running now. Coming across the timeline is Angel Murillo. Throwing it cross court over and leaving a three-point shooter wide open. In and out it goes for Wheeler. It ends up being Lady Falcon basketball with 8 on the clock. Gets the ball over to Brandy Harrod with 4 on the clock. She's to the wing, tries to dump it down. She pulls back for a three-point shot.
And she drains it
as time expires.
Yeah.
Brandy Harrod for 3. 29-22 is the score at the end of the first half. 29-22. We'll be right back for halftime. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We are at halftime.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Do anything. Just enter your name, your address, and the last 4 of your social, and you can be pre-approved instantly for a brand new Kia at Boomer Kia. So what are you waiting for? Visit boomerkia.com and click the iPreCheck banner to get pre-approved, all without any risk to your credit. Then come to Boomer Kia off I-240 and South Walker.
Did you know Prilosec OTC can stop frequent heartburn before it begins? Yep, I said before. Block heartburn at the source by taking the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge. With just 1 pill a day, you get 24-hour heartburn relief. That's all day. Start the 2-week challenge today at prilosecotc.com and live heartburn-free. Just 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Dell Technologies' biggest business sale of the year has arrived. Step up your vision. Top Tech up to 50% off during their Cyber Monday event. Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business. Plus, get incredible savings on Windows 11 PCs, along with servers, monitors, and docks, all with free shipping. There's also special financing with Dell Business Credit. Get started by contacting your Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
When you needed your mom, she was always there with the Vicks Vapor Rub. She used that soothing scent to calm you. And her mom used it to calm her. And her mom, well, you get the idea. Vicks Vapor Rub's always been there. It always made you feel better. And today, it still does. Bring back those childhood memories with the comfort and care only Vicks Vapor Rub can bring. Vicks Vapor Rub, family tradition for a reason.
From perfect presents to savoring the season, the holidays are happening at Lowe's Winterfest. Save on gifts for your favorite DIYer, like $80 off a DeWalt Tool 20-volt Max brushless drill kit. Was $229, now $149. Or a Craftsman 6-gallon air compressor. Was $129.99. Find it all at Lowe's, in-store or online. Home to any budget, to any possibility. All supplies last, U.S. only, about 12/8.
Are you wasting money on a timeshare you rarely use? Cancel it with Tight Exit Group. Get a free consultation and see how they can stop the never-ending maintenance fees and mortgage payments. In fact, if your timeshare contract is not terminated, you owe nothing, so you have nothing to lose. But those monthly fees. Get legally released from your timeshare, 100% guaranteed. Call now for your free consultation at 800-200-0894. 800-200-0894.
Do you have college hours but haven't obtained your college degree? Finish the process. Get your degree at Langston University OKC campus. Langston University OKC campus with Reach Higher specializes in giving you that second chance to finish your degree. You can keep your normal routine, maintain your normal work hours, and still have time for your family. Langston University OKC offers online and on-campus class options that can accommodate your schedule. Learn more by going online at www.langston.edu or call 405-530-7536. That's 530-7536 for Langston University OKC campus.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Welcome back to the Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores halftime report. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores continues to make our communities a great one to live in. Thank you, Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores. Our score is 31-22. And Gary, what was the most impressive thing about the Lady Falcons in that first half? And please don't take, as they say, don't take the bunny, because that's Brandy Harrod. If you just say Brandy Harrod, that's like the low-hanging fruit.
I mean, first of all, what does she have? 16 points. 16 of the 31, so it's kind of hard not to mention her. But I think more importantly, the outside shooting is significantly improved. You don't just have Brandy Harrod, but you also have Nana Brown. She's lighting it up over there on that baseline. She's knocking down. She's taking good looks. She's making great shots. Also, from a defensive perspective, they're getting blocks. They're getting really good blocks. I mean, Jones, Harrod, and Nana are all getting their hands up there. They're altering shots, playing pretty good defense. If there's an area for improvement, it's going to be, hey, you know what? Sharpen up on your passes. Use the bounce pass. Take the extra dribble to clear the passing lane so that you're not passing in traffic.
Now, as we get ready for the second half here in just a second here, the Guthrie Blue Jays shot 36% in the first half from field goal shooting. Now, if you take away those 3 3-point shots that they did knock down, this scores differently. They're 3 of 5. They're 60% from behind the arc. And their leading scorer is Kyra Wheeler.
Right.
She's the difference in the game for them. As far as the Lady Falcons are concerned, they're shooting 44% from the floor, 6 of 9 from 3-point. And that's 67%.
Yeah,
and that's
great
really
percentage.
and that's really where the difference in the game has come down to, Gary, when we look at it from an overall standpoint right now. And then statistical-wise, I've got to give some love to the Lady Falcons right now. You got Anae Atkinson with 2, Jada Van with 4. You don't have anything from Layla Jones, but Anaya Brown with 9 so far. No other Falcon has got on the board.
But let me say this, though. Layla Jones, she's definitely making her presence felt out there defensively and rebounding.
Right. No, she's got 2 rebounds so far, 1 assist, 1 block. Now, Amani Williams has 3 blocks in the contest, and and it's not so much a pointing it is because the Falcons are finding different ways to contribute, so which is really, really positive to see. So it's time to get back, folks, back to live action and get things started here, as it is time to get the second half on the way. And starting off with the possession here will be the Lady Blue Jays. They will have the ball first. Team fouls have been reset back to 0 now. And 31-22 is the score. Falcons officially up 9 right now. All right. So now we're set to go. So, Gary, you mentioned some great things starting the second half here. Cutting down on the turnovers, I think, will have a great impact on how this game finishes.
Yeah, if they just cut down on the bad passes, you'll see a significant improvement in terms of making every possession count offensively for the Lady Falcons.
Falcons step back out right now in man-to-man defense right now. So Jada Van's covering Murillo, who drives into the lane, shot no good. Rebound that time, strong rebound by Anaya Brown.
Yeah, it's good defense there. She was in position, planted. So when Murillo came in,
and Layla Jones flashes to the basket, and Harrod is going to get Layla Jones the ball, and then there's going to be contact, hand check, and Layla Jones going to the line shooting 2. First team foul of the second half here for the Guthrie Blue Jays. So let's see if Layla can get on the board from the free throw line. She spins it. First shot is up, and she knocks it down.
Nice backspin on her shot. Exactly the way you want it. She's taking her time.
32-22 right now, 7:25 to go. She dribbles, and the shot is up, and she knocks it down. 2 for 2 goes Layla
Nicely
Jones.
done.
And extends the Falcon lead to 11.
Trap right there.
Nearly stepped out of bounds, and the ball's going to go back court. I don't understand.
Yep,
They're going to call over and back right now, as Anaya Morgan's going to turn the ball over for the Blue Jays. So now it'll be Falcon basketball right at half court. So now trying to get the ball inbound and getting there is Anaya Brown. 33-22 across the timeline now. Anaya cuts inside and throws down Main Street. No foul on the play. As she has her shot blocked that time. Now coming around. Angel Murillo dribbling, trying to get some space to operate. Jada Van covering her on the left wing. She backs it up to, I'd say, just inside the logo, right wing. And May Atkinson picking her up. And then somebody standing on Kinley. Loose ball. And Kinley's going to turn the ball over, and the ball's going to get knocked out of the hands of Brandy Harrod, but it will remain as Falcon basketball. Good steal on that play by Brandy Harrod. Harrod's going to trigger the ball, or it looks like Anaya Brown is. So now looking for some space to operate. The ball into Jada Van over to Anae Atkinson, who goes cross-court over to Anaya Brown. She looks at the 3.
Nice dish.
And Layla Jones misses the bunny, but Jada Van goes inside to fight for it, and she misses.
Hey, they had 2 shots at the basket. I mean, that's what you want. You want to make it, though.
And driving inside is Maddie Jones, and now kicking it. Murillo drives inside with the runner. Her shot no good. Rebound, Anaya Brown. Anaya Brown with 9 points in the first half. Now Brandy Harrod has it. Ball fakes. Gets it back up to Anaya Brown, who steps into a 3-point shot. Shot no good, but it was a good shot, as she said.
It was a good look, yeah, good look.
So here comes the Blue Jays over to Murillo. Murillo with Brandy Harrod covering her. Murillo ball fakes, tries to drive baseline. Nothing doing. She reverses, goes inside, and dumps it off to the short corner as Belle Aiken knocks down her first shot of the afternoon. 24-33, 5:27 to go in the third. And Brandy Harrod finds some space to operate, goes coast to coast. She misses her shot.
Should have been a foul.
And they're going to call a jump ball. It will remain Falcon basketball, but you're right there, Gary. There was some contact as she drove into the lane.
Yeah, I don't understand how when you have a player driving and and both players leave the floor and their bodies collide, how that's not a foul. I mean, this isn't the NBA. This is high school basketball.
And Nay Atkinson above the circle.
Bad pass.
Bad pass on the inside. Leads to a turnover. Here come the Blue Jays. Blue Jays down 9. Trying to get the ball in the hands of Kinley. Get the ball. And now dribbling outside is Murillo on the right wing. Tries to get the ball down low to Maddie Jones, and Maddie Jones is going to get fouled by Anaya Brown on the play. So they're going to call the foul on Anaya Brown. That is foul number 2 for her. And it sends Maddie Jones to the line shooting 2. Jones has 6 in the first half. So Jones, high off the glass, nice high arcing shot, and she drains it, Gary.
Yeah, nice finish on her free throw. Hands forward, up on her toes. Good form.
She gets one more. Second shot, back rim's no good, and Anae Atkinson gets the rebound. And Anae gets it back over to Brandy Harada in the corner, who resets the Falcon offense with 4:45 to go. And Harad high off the glass.
Good rebound
by Jones. And Anae Atkinson lets go a three-point shot. Her shot's no good. Rebound again as the Falcons are fighting for it, and Brandy Harad comes out with it. So Anae drives inside this time, tries to kick it.
Throws it away.
And throws it away that time. Leads to a turnover. And going up high is Murillo, and she misses the shot that time. Rebound by Brandy Harad. Harad stops on the right wing, and they're going to catch her with a turnover. But that frantic last possession by the Falcons, I mean, good looks, just can't put it down.
Yeah. This is one of those situations, Mo, too, where one more pass might be in order to help settle things down a little bit, add a little bit more ball movement.
33-26, both teams have one team foul, 4:01 to go. And Murillo spins inside the ball, deflected out of her hand as Anae Atkinson comes through with the steal, and she goes coast to coast, hit her with the Euro, shot no good, and Anae ends up with the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback.
Yep, Anae is getting really frustrated. She's getting the look, she's getting under the basket, she's just hurrying that shot, and it's not finishing.
Okay, 33-26 is the score right now. 3:48 to go.
Coach David is very unhappy.
So it's a 30-second timeout on the floor, and it's worth talking about here, Gary, that we've got, Guthrie is right there again simply because of the turnovers.
Yep.
But the Falcons are getting those point-blank shots. You know eventually they're going to go down for you.
Well, wasted possessions when you go in. It's a wasted possession when you take an ill-advised shot, but it's really a wasted possession when you get 2 chances under the basket and you come away with no butter.
Yeah, it is. That's the difficult in this situation.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Albert is upset about. She's like, hey, we're getting the looks, we're not finishing. Take your time, hit these free throws, or take your time and hit the layup.
Anaya Brown is going to trigger the ball in the inbounds, and we've got 33-27 is the score right now. So going to work, ball's out to Anae Atkinson, over to Anaya Brown, and Anaya drives inside, can't score off that layup there.
Yep.
Another big miss for the Lady Falcons there.
Oh, travel call.
Travel call in that situation. So trying to get some things going here and unable to do that. So 33-27 remains the score.
Throw it away.
And it's going to end up being a jump ball situation, and it will belong to the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays.
Yeah, Nana missed that Jones was in the low post under the basket. She should have been trying to put the ball into the low post.
Team foul situation, 2 team fouls now for Guthrie. The Falcons again set up in man-to-man defense. Kicks over to the corner. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound by Murillo. Murillo drives inside. Blocked by Jones. No good. and Jones comes through with a block.
I mean, nice block with the left hand, got up off the ground.
So going to work right now. So it's team foul number 3 for Guthrie right now. So here we go. Jada Van brings the ball into the front court, gets it over to the wing to Anaya Brown. Anaya Brown holding the ball right now. She needs to get rid of it, and she's going to get stuck with a standing counter. She drives to the lane and cut. Nice block by Maddie Jones.
Yeah, I mean, soft hands went over the top. Would like to see if we could get Brandy Harrod sometime, especially when the Lady Blue Jays are in man-to-man, get her down into the low post.
Maddie Jones goes to the back, says cannot
Jones, strong rebound.
Layla Jones controlling the paint right now. And coming across the timeline now goes Jada Van.
Now there you go, Harrod. You want Harrod in the paint. Give her. Come on.
So Anaya Brown. Anaya Brown on the left wing right now. Hands off to Brandy Harrod. Harrod drives down Main Street.
She got fouled.
Contact is made, and she fouls to the ground a little bit, but she's going to pop right up.
She was fouled from behind as she was going in for the layup. Look like we're going to get some substitutions here as well.
Anaya Brown's going to come out, and it looks like Imani Atkinson is going to come in for her. But Brandy Harrod at the free throw line. Front rims the first one. Harrod missing a few free throws so far tonight. On the game itself, Harrod at the free throw line is 0 for 5. She gets one more, and she gets that one finally to go down.
Now, the difference between her first and her second shot was that she elevated to her toes, extended her hands, and it softened her free throw shot.
And Nate Atkinson's going to get called for a foul, her second foul of the afternoon. 34-27. Falcons up 7, 2:03 to go. Falcons playing man-to-man defense. Angel Murillo dribbling at the top, looking for some space to operate. She's on the right wing. Jada Van picks her up. Maddie Jones sets up a screen for her, and then she throws it back up top to Anaya Morgan. And Morgan's shot misses, and then the shot is blocked. Layla Jones blocks Maddie Jones' shot.
I'm telling you, Jones is racking up the blocks. Again, you know, as a post player, she's really coming through, playing physical. She's rebounding well.
So, Maddie Jones fouled Layla Jones, so it'll be Falcon basketball as they pick up team foul number 5. So it's at half court right now. Jada Van de inbound with 1:37 to go in the third. Now, Anae Atkinson stops and pops for the mid-range. Shot no good. Ball is back-tipped and ran down by Kira Wheeler. And then she gets the ball in the hands of Murillo, and Murillo's going to get fouled by Anae Atkinson, I think. Is that who they're going to call the foul on? Foul's on Anae Atkinson. That's foul number 3 for her. Team foul number 3. 1:24 to go. And now Anae comes out of the game, and Anaya Brown comes back in. So here is Angel Murillo. Murillo comes to the right wing. Dribbling with Jada Van on her. Gets a screen, tries to draw inside. The Falcons cut her off. The ball is going to be deflected by Brandy Harrod, but she's going to get a little bit of the body in contact on Anaya Morgan and get called for the foul.
It was a nice break on the ball. She just had a little bit of a bad angle.
4 team fouls now for the Falcons, and she's going to throw the ball up high, and the ball is Murillo has it. Thought about driving baseline, but Jada Van cuts her off. Screened by Maddie Jones.
Push off.
And they're going to call an offensive foul by Murillo.
I mean, it was a really bad push off.
So team foul number 6. So here come the Falcons with the inbound. 17 fouls right now. Ball's inbounded, and the ball is going to be stolen by Murillo. Yeah, back tap. Jada Van now ends up with it. Now Anaya Brown has it under a minute to go in the third. Throws it across the court. Brandy Harrod looks at a 3 and decides contact's going to be made at the top of the key against her by Kira Wheeler. So that's going to be 1-1 for the Falcons now. They're going to get a chance to go have a chance for the bonus. Shooting out is Anaya Morgan. Now, Brandy Harrod, who knocked down her last free throw, before that she was 0 for 5. And she knocks down the first one. She's got the touch.
Yep, she's found the touch. And so what is her point total so far?
She's got 18 on the night.
So if she would have knocked down the 5,
she'd be over 20 already.
Yeah, she'd be 23.
One more. Harrod, she
found
switches
it.
the next one.
Yep.
37-27. Falcons up 10. So coming across. And coming across, dribbling the ball, is Angel Murillo. Murillo with Jada Van on her. She drives to the lane, and she's going to get fouled that time by Imani Atchison. And they're going to call a foul on Imani Atchison this time. 37-27 is the score. Trying to get the ball inbound, and running it down is Angel Murillo. And Murillo looking for some space to operate. She's at the elbow, works inside, high off the glass shot, no good.
Great rebound by Jones.
By Layla Jones. And here come the Falcons with under 20 to go. Brandy Harrod.
One
on
shot.
The right wings. 11 seconds on the clock. Harrod goes and wheels. And Imani Atchison for 3.
Booyah.
She drains it from the corner. So Imani Atchison drains the 3. So 40-27.
Yeah, the score should be 40-27.
40-27.
Okay, scorekeepers need to keep up.
So going to work right now, dribbling to the outside, down the lane, and that's as time expires, it is 40-27. We'll be right back. We're going to take a break as we get ready for the 4th. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, SSM Health at St. Anthony's, and OG&E.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Car, and more. And as an added bonus, you'll be able to avoid traffic jams and potholes entirely. To find a Geico agent near you, visit
And we are back courtside here. Maurice Prince and Gary Woods on the call. 40-27 is the score. The Falcons doing a good job, Gary, once again, as the points keep going down, as they've held them to 7 points in the quarter last, and I'm just really been impressed on how things are going on overall right now. So, as it stands right now, there seems to be a discrepancy on the scoreboard for those watching at home. Not sure where something got off, but.
Well, they're not going to get the opposing team's book to agree with us, but we're keeping every basket, every foul, every free throw on a stat keeper, and according to our records, it's 40-27.
So going to work right now, Anaya Brown throws it into Jada Van. Jada Van almost loses it, but Anaya Brown has it, so we're back to live action. 38-27 is the official score right now, folks. So going to work, Layla Jones on the wing. Layla Jones bounce passes inside to Brandy Harrod, and Harrod powers up inside, shot no good. Rebound, Lady Blue Jays. Now coming in the front court, here goes Angel Murillo. And then she gets it inside to Maddie Jones, who misses the 2-point shot. Rebound, Brandy Harrod. Harrod looking for basket number 20, and she goes with the runner shot, no good. Ball ends up in the hands of Imani Atkinson, and the ball's deflected out of bounds. So 38-27 is the score right now. 7:18 to go, and the Falcons are going to trigger the ball from underneath the goal. Imani ends up running it down. Back over to Jada Van. Jada for three. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Anaya Brown over to Brandy Harrod. Harrod looked at a three and decided to pull it back down. Reset the offense. Jada Van has it on the left wing. So going to work. Now, bounce pass inside to Harrod. The ball is deflected out of bounds. It'll be Lady Falcon basketball, 38-27. 6:55 to go in the game. Team foul situation. Falcons have 5, 7 team fouls for the Blue Jays. Inside to Harrod. Nice. Harrod with a nice find. She can't finish at the goal, but she'll go back to the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah, if she would just go straight up instead of drifting, you know, she would probably make a lot more of those little drop step moves. She has a tendency to drift as she's shooting, and that's throwing the shot off.
38-27. Brandy Harrod looking for point number 20 on the night. Front rim's no good on that one. Checking in the game is Kinley Smedley, giving a breather to Sophia Carvajal. And also returning to the game is Anaya Morgan. No, not Anaya Morgan, excuse me, Belle Aitkins. So Brandy Harrod with one more. And she knocks it down. Brandy Harrod with point number 20 on the night. Over to the corner, back up top to Murillo. Over to the left wing, and a deep three-point shot by Wheeler. Shot no good, ball goes out of bounds. It's Blue Jay basketball. So they're going to trigger the ball from up under the goal. Angel Murillo is going to throw it in. Murillo looking for some space to operate and throws it high in the middle of the court. That shot is going to be blocked by Anaya Brown. Now going to work. Jada Van, 6:27 to go. Falcons up 12. Don't really need to rush right now, Gary. They can basically take their time as long as they get good shots.
Right, and that's the key. The key should be take your time, work the ball, get a good look.
Layla Jones powers inside and scores.
Power move. Goes across the paint with the right hand, kisses off the glass.
41-27, leading a three-point shot for Smedley. Her three-point shot goes out of bounds, no good.
You know, with the exception of number 31 for the Lady Blue Jays, the three-point shooting has been pretty bad for the.
And Layla Jones is going to get fouled by Murillo, trying to get to this inside. That's team foul number 9. Could be double bonus for the Lady Falcons, which is really going to help them. But as you and I always say, our very favorite line, free throws are only free
if you make them.
So if not, they cost you. So let's see if the Falcons can expand their lead right now. Layla Jones looking for point number 5 on the night. And front rim's no good. Ball is being batted around, and they're going to say Blue Jay basketball.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the things that I like is that the Lady Falcons are playing with 3 freshmen in the game and 2 seniors. and they are beating the Lady Blue Jays 41-27. And so, you know, again, when you look at this in terms of development and opportunities, I mean, the Lady Falcons are playing very well with such young players in the game right now.
Alyssa Isaac comes in the game for Imani Atkinson. Now trying to swing the ball around. Ball ends up nearly deflected. Now it's tracked down by Murillo, who does a nice bounce pass, but it's stolen by Harrod. And Harrod and Jada Van tries to do a 2-man game, but too fast. It's going to end up being a turnover.
Yeah.
That time.
Waited a little bit too late to give the ball up. She was well under the basket before she decided to drop a dime.
Murillo on the right wing. Going to get it back up top to Anaya Morgan. Morgan tries to get the ball inside to Maddie Jones. Murillo from the elbow swings it around with the runner, and she drains it.
Great move by Murillo.
Murillo with her 9th point of the night, 43-29. Going to work right now Cross court over to Anaya Brown. And Jada Van now has it standing inside the logo. Over to Anaya Brown. 4:56 to go in the contest. Dangerous pass there, but it ends up in the hands of Brandy Harrod.
You know, Falcons right now trying to work clock.
So working at the top, Anaya Brown on the left wing. Looking for space. She drives inside. Stops, pops, shot. No good. Good rebound by Lady Jones. Jones gets down another one, and she's knocked to the ground. Ball still rolling around, and now the jump ball situation. It will stay with the Lady Falcons. Jones fighting for it, wasn't able to pull it down that time, Gary.
You know, what I love so much, though, about Jones is that, you know, she's figuring out what the need is for the Lady Falcons, and she's changing her game to fit that need. Her presence offensively and defensively in the low post has been invaluable to the success of this team today.
Brandy Harrod from the wing. Trying to throw it back up top and reset the offense with Jada. Under 4:15 to go in this game. Over to Harrod on the right wing. Harrod for deep three-point shot, no good. Layla Jones nearly pulls it down. Rebound comes up in the hands of Mariah Deitman.
Yeah, we got a foul on Jada Van. She reached in at the last minute, trying to get the rebound.
Jada Van's first foul, team foul number 6. 4:09 to go in the contest, 41-29. So Murillo comes across, over. Swings it. Murillo in the corner, trying to find some space to operate cross court over to the left wing. She resets. Now Murillo throws it over, and a three-point shot by Kyra Wheeler. Her three-point shot is no good and goes out of bounds.
It's been kind of off the second half because, you know, the Lady Falcons are extending and they're doing a good job of contesting the shot.
She had 9 first-half points and then nothing in the second half so far. So now Brandy Harrod has it and gives it up to Anaya Brown. Then Brandy Harrod crossed the timeline rather easily, 41-29, 3:35 to go. Inside to Jones. Jones bounce pass it to Isaac. Murillo with the steal. And then getting called for the foul will be Alyssa Isaac that time, as there is a timeout on the floor right now. But again, this has moved away pretty quick, but the Lady Falcons have taken a little bit of the energy out of the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays right now.
Yeah.
And Gary, I mean, it's been quite unique to watch that. But again, trying to get easy baskets have just not come easy for the Lady Falcons, or the score would be in a much more positive situation for them, because it could easily be a 20-point lead.
Yeah, it really could, especially if they would have been able to capitalize on those second chancers, right? You know, but again, all in all, when I'm watching this with 3:27 left in the game, you know, the Lady Falcons are actually doing a pretty good job of showing some patience. They're moving the ball around. Again, still want to tighten up those passes, right? Still want to tighten those things up. But we're seeing better rebounding the second half. We're seeing better contested shots. We're seeing them hit the floor for loose balls. We're seeing a lot of steals. And so all of that is extremely positive. It definitely looks like Coach Albert has been emphasizing defense.
All right, substitutions on the floor right now. Going to see some new action as Mariah Hicks gets in the game for a little bit of time. And she's in the game, it looks like, for Anaya Brown on this possession. Now, a three-point attempt once again from Kira Wheeler, and it goes out of bounds. She had the flow. I mean, she was 3 for 3 from the three-point range, but in the second half, Gary, she has not been able to get it going.
Some of that has to do, too, with legs. You know, the longer the game goes on, the more trips up and down the court, you tend to lose your legs a little bit.
So Jada Van is now out. So we have Alyssa Isaac. It's going to end up being a jump ball situation. It's going to end up being Lady Blue Jay ball. But we have Mariah Hicks in the game. And so now coming back, Jada Van comes back in the game, and Alyssa Isaac checks out. So 9-6 is the score right now. And a three-point shot, front rims, and no good for Anaya Morgan. Rebound. Anaya Brown on that rebound there. And Anaya working around the perimeter with 2:54 to go. Again, the Falcons in control, 41-29. Up 12 right now. Ball's rolling around loose on the ground. As going down to try and knock the ball loose was Mariah Deitman. So now Jada Van checks back out. And now Alyssa Isaacs back in.
Now this is Coach Albert doing what she does best. She sees an opportunity to play and develop younger players, and she's taking that opportunity to make that investment now so that it'll be beneficial. And guess what? Isaac scores.
Isaac scores on a nice inbound pass from, I want to say, Jones, as she cut to the lane. 43-29 is the score now. Dribbling up on top, the Falcons remain in man-to-man coverage right now. Murillo goes inside and contact by Brandy Harrod is going to be called for a foul. So Harrod, I'm sorry, they're going to call it on Mariah Hicks that time. Team foul number 7 to the line, 1-and-1. And she's to the line, no, excuse me, she was shooting 2 on that. So into the game now for the Blue Jays is Sophie Carvajal. Coming out is Mariah Deitman. One more for Murillo. She front rims that shot, no good. The Blue Jays fight for it, and it ends up knocking Hicks. But it should have been a foul as Hicks was bumped out of bounds that time.
Yeah.
She had the rebound there.
They kind of caught her on her toes, leaning over the out-of-bounds line, and they just kind of gave her a nudge. Thought they could get away
They
with
didn't do that, Gary. That's what your eyes are telling you from this spot.
Yeah, well, you know, my eyes don't lie to me.
Now, shot high off the glass by Maddie Jones. She's not able to knock it down, but it's going to be recovered now by the Blue Jays. Murillo resets the offense and set to go. She's rocking back just a few steps inside of the logo, now to the corner. Corner back up top. And then a three-point attempt is no good by Kyra Wheeler.
Yeah, rebound again by Mariah Hicks.
All right, we're going to get massive substitutions with 90 seconds left in the game. And now going to work is Brandy Harrod. Harrod over to Isaac Hicks on the inside. Throws it to the corner. Back over to the cutting Anae Atkinson, who gets a nice, easy shot, and she misses the bunny there.
Oh, stolen again by Nana Brown.
So Nia Brown tries to get a shot, and her shot's no good. That pass is nearly deflected out of bounds, and it is. So massive substitution. Nia Brown is out. Is Harrod out? No, Harrod is out as well. So we have Imani Atchison in. Jada Van is back in. Layla Jones is in. Mariah Hicks comes out. And it looks like we have another player getting in some action. It's Rachel Coleman in the game. So 43-29 is the score right now. And now getting into the game, Alana Wallace is checking in the game for Lady Blue Jays. So 43-29, the Falcons in control. And to the free throw line is Maddie Jones as the Falcons picked up their 8th team foul in that last possession. She spins it, and she's got great form on that shot, though, Karen.
Yeah, she does.
Now, she had 6 points in the first half. In the second half here, she only has 2. I mean, that's the difference of that Falcon defense in the second half of this game. She misses the second one. And Wallace shoots it, and she knocks it down.
I mean, she just pushed it up there, two-hand chest pass to the sky.
She wasn't about to let her opportunity miss. 32-43. 13-point lead. Anaya Brown drives to the basket, and she misses, but contact is made. And it's going to see who the foul's on. Foul is on to be on Alana Wallace. So now Anaya Brown to the free throw line shooting 2. So 43-32. Team foul situations, the double bonus for the Falcons. And she knocks down free throw number 1. So 43-32 is what it's going to remain. She did not hit her free throw. She went 0 for 2 at the line that time. So now coming up across the timeline, ball's in the hands of Anaya Morgan with 32 seconds on the clock. Jada Van steps out on her. Corner three-point shot again from Wheeler. She misses it, but Maddie Jones gets it, and she's going to be fouled with 25 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Monty Atchison's going to get the call on that one. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
So 9th team foul overall, 25 seconds on it. At the conclusion of this game, after our first break, we'll come back and give you our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game. As crazy as it seems, it's just been a difficult sequence of plays here. Maddie Jones misses another free throw. So 43-32, the score remains. Falcons up 11. Jada Van across the timeline now. Anaya Brown.
15 seconds.
15 seconds on the clock. And then Jada Van.
She's going to dribble this one out.
Jada Van. And that is the final points of the evening. The Falcons are going to win by 10 points, 43-33. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and give you our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and also Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and SSM Health St. Anthony. We'll be right back.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
This melts away.
What do you mean Dee can't drive?
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
On the floor for you to step on. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Sweetie, I think I left the downstairs light on.
Please don't make me go. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Evolve your journey in the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson plug-in hybrid EV. Whether you're pulling up to a drive-through celebration for a recent grad, grabbing groceries before sorority meeting, or gathering your girls for an overdue road trip, it has the gas and battery power to get you there and back, both safely and in style. You might even hear an "Okay, Hyundai" as you pass by. After all, it's your journey and it's worth noticing. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more. Call 1-888-979-2709 for offer terms and details.
If the Oral-B IO electric toothbrush had a theme song, this would be it.
I think you're gonna wanna see this.
Only IO combines Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brush head with gentle micro vibrations for a brushing experience.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
And more.
Going once, going twice, I'm sold.
Get Cricket's nationwide 5G on all plans. It's everything you wished for, including the price.
Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. For 5G coverage, see cricketwireless.com/Mac.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Get a trust charm for your South Pole. Charmin keeps your undies whiter than the North Pole. A shiny hiney, a brand new year. Come to us, Charmin. Happy New Year. May your holidays be Charmin, clean, merry, and bright. May all your undies be Charmin, clean, white.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Do you have college hours but haven't obtained your college degree? Finish the process. Get your degree at Langston University OKC campus. Langston University OKC campus with Reach Higher specializes in giving you that second chance to finish your degree. You can keep your normal routine, maintain your normal work hours, and still have time for your family. Langston University OKC offers online and on-campus class options that can accommodate your schedule. Learn more by going online at www.langston307536. That's 530-7536 for Langston University OKC campus.
James here with Boomer Kia. Heard this before? Location, location, location. There's one location for the best deals on a brand new Kia. Boomer Kia. Go to boomerkia.com banner and get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Then get to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South OKC.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Maurice Prince and Gary Woods here in the Millwood girls postgame and intermission. We're officially 8 minutes away from the boys game starting. Gary, if you had to wrap up what you saw from the girls game, what would it be?
We definitely saw significant improvement in outside shooting by the Lady Falcons, specifically looking at, the performance of Brandy Harrod as well as Nana Brown. Nana been pretty consistent, scoring about 9 or 10 points a game, but Brandy Harrod busted out with 20 tonight, and that doesn't even include the other stat categories such as rebounding, steals, as well as block shots.
Now, when I looked at the stat sheet, the one thing that stood out for me is how the first half defense from the Falcons gave up 22 points in the first half, and the second half of the game they only gave up 11.
Yeah.
And to me, that's telltale on exactly what we've got going on. And that to me is a big concern as a great thing that the defense was able to accomplish in the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. The defense did do a good job of shutting down the drive lanes. They've done a better job in the second half of extending the defense, altering the three-point shot. And for the most part, I think almost the three-point shot was non-existent in the second half for the Lady Blue Jays. And then they did a good job of getting steals.
Right. Now the Falcons do improve on the season to 2-1 officially overall. Now it's time to get you set for the boys game overall tonight. Now Coach Michael Jeffrey's team, if you did not know, is ranked number 1 in Class 3A. The team improved to 2-1 after beating Class 4A number 7 Crossing Christian, who is, by the way, the defending champs of last year. They beat them by 23 points, Gary, 76-53.
Yeah.
It was a very impressive game for the Falcons. The Falcons played smothering defense and were led by the dynamic combination of Ricky Hunt and super freshman Jayden Nickens. Ricky Hunt scored 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal, while Jayden Nickens matched that with 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, for 4 and 9. But the last time these two teams met, Millwood won the contest in a dominating form, 60. Something to be really, really excited about overall when you look at what this team offers based upon the game they just played.
Yeah, as far as the Blue Jays is concerned, another year, another opportunity of experience. I mean, when we look at the Falcons, again, a significant number of returning starters, and then, of course, the new faces being just as talented, as those guys who are returning as well.
Now, because of what everything was going on, we did not give the Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game for the girls, and I think it was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But who would that be, Gary?
Brandy Harrod.
Okay, yeah. I just want to make it official for everybody out there who was listening to the contest itself. So now it's time for the Blue Jays to play this team against the Falcons here. It'll be interesting to see. Another thing I just want to keep pointing out, that Coach Jeffries was able to go deep into his bench
last week
during this game on Tuesday. Okay. And again, it was kind of Kansas Jayhawk-ish, Roy Williams-ish when you say it how it's said and done.
Yeah, I can tell you that going deep, focusing on defense and allowing that defense to create offensive opportunities, shot selection, rebounding. I mean, those are the areas, you know, I don't think the Falcons would struggle, you know, with teams defensively. I think the biggest thing is what they do offensively.
All right, so the starters for the Guthrie Blue Jays, T.J. Kelly, Jalen Chief, Alex Clark, Braden Morgan, Grant Mayer, all the starters for the team. And here are the starters for the Falcons. Here's the voice, Ivory Towns.
Give it up for number 5, Ricky Hunt. Next up, number 23. Give it up for Jay.
And your starters confirming them for the Falcons, William Mays, Jalen Dillard, Ricky Hunt, Jaden Nickens, and Kobe Law. This was the exact starting lineup, Gary, that we had on Tuesday. And when it allowed the floor to be spread, it was about sharing the basketball and good defense on that wing. And I'm interested to see if we come out with that same mentality again tonight.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually, you know, wondering if that was just a step or is it a part of, you know, the Falcons boys basketball team really beginning
so what
to
you're
hone
basically
in on
what you're basically saying, Gary, is it's like a good dish at a restaurant. I gotta have it again to know if it was really real what I had, or was I just hungry?
Yeah, right. You know, was this the byproduct of the Heritage Hall game? You know, and can we have success and stick with the program to ensure future success?
Nickens kicks it down low to Kobe Law, and Kobe Law is unable to score on that first one there. Rebound here comes with a great, beautiful pass by Nickens. High pass up top. Ball's in the hands of Chief. He's bumped, and Nickens is going to get called for a foul early on that one. A little bit too aggressive on that play there.
Yeah, I mean, the tempo's high. Of course, as always, you got to burn some of that energy off.
All right, going to work. Now coming up top, Jalen Chief has it. Hands it off now to Braden Morgan. And looks like they're going to bring the ball sideline out of bounds. I'm not sure if there's a foul, if there's something they wanted to reset there. So trying to get some things worked out. All right, the ball's in the hands of the Blue Jays right now. Both teams have one team foul each. Or do we have, okay, so we do have a foul here.
Guys getting a little aggressive, a little physical, trying to separate and get open.
All right, so going to work right now. 7:25 to go, 0-0 is the score. Coming across, Jaden Nickens sets up the offense, comes up, hands off to Ricky Hunt on the wing. Ricky Hunt slips, but he maintains possession high off the glass and scores.
Wow, that was a very explosive play by Ricky Hunt, Jr.
No one can stop Ricky Hunt going to the basket.
Right.
So 2 team fouls early on here for the Falcons. All right, dribbling around, going to hand the ball off, and then driving to the inside, and a nice basket there was Grant Mayer as he scored wheeling and dealing in the lane. We're all tied up at 6:50 to go. And coming across, Ricky Hunt drives and goes right down Main Street with a nice bounce pass to Kobe Law.
Nice feed. That's how you play. That's good guard play right there. Penetrate, dish, penetrate, get to the cup.
And trying to get it around into the corner. Frantic pace, driving inside. Nice bounce pass inside. And getting an easy bucket goes the Blue Jays. Ball scored again by Grant Mayer on that one. So 4-4 is the score right now. William Mays has the ball. Going to hand off to Nickens. Nickens, in his home debut, and going to get called for traveling. That was kind of crazy there. They're going to catch.
Well, he was bumped a little bit, too, up on the ball exchange, which caused him to take a step.
All right, going to work right now. Ball coming across the timeline and trying to drive right down Main Street, and they're going to kick it to the corner. Deep shot.
Rebound Law.
On the miss, Kobe Law comes up with it, and Law hands off. No, he doesn't. He ball fakes and then tries to throw it back up, and now Ricky Hunt has it. Ricky Hunt has it at the top of the key. Swings it over to Jalen Dillard. Jalen Dillard drives baseline with the runner high off the glass. Rebound, Kobe Law.
Good
Kobe
rebound by Law.
Swings it over to Nickens. Nickens, ball fakes. Fadeaway three-point shot. Shot no good. Rebound by the Blue Jays, who end up losing it, but frantically go set up a three-pointer on the other end. That shot no good. Rebound by Mays. Here comes Nickens. Nickens, bounce pass, and is almost tracked down, and it is by the Blue Jays. Ball still rolling around the ground. It's going to be a jump ball situation. A frantic set of minutes there, Gary Woods. Kind of crazy, but looks like the ball's going to end up in the hands of the Blue Jays there.
Should have been a double dribble called on the Guthrie Blue Jays when he was trying to possess the ball, lost it, picked it back up. Both times picking it up with both hands and running with it.
Yeah, so a lot going on right now. 4-4 is the score. Trying to find some space to operate. And working it around. Ball, and it hands it Nickens, and Nickens is going to be fouled, and it's going to get pushed. And Nickens pushes the player, unfortunately.
Yeah,
was not too happy about that.
It was a deliberate foul. Nickens was going up, and the player grabbed Nickens from behind with both arms. He grabbed him intentionally.
So again, they're going to bring the team over, and both the officials are going to meet at center court. It was a tough situation there. Nickens going up for a basket, and the player was trying to stop it, but again, a little bit too much chatter going on between these teams.
He grabbed him hard from behind.
He grabbed him hard from behind. But, again, he was trying to prevent a basket from going up. But, again, when the player's in the air, that's a dangerous play.
That is a very dangerous thing. It's flagrant and it's intentional, okay, in order to grab someone like that from behind. That is, it's one thing to bump in, but to clutch him like that, it was intentional.
So we got an intentional
call on Mickens.
So an intentional foul being called. Fouls on both players right now.
It should have been.
So Nickens picks up foul number 2. So he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. And then the Falcons will get the ball back.
But there's also a tech in there as well.
Yeah, they do. They got a tech. So in other words, a chance for free throws coming up for both teams, as you've got 3-1 on fouls. Nickens to the line, shooting 2. So Nickens at the free throw line, 5:06 to go. And he in and out on Nickens there. It's one more. Squares up, and he knocks down the next free throw. 5-4. So now we've got a technical foul on the other end, will be shot by T.J. Kelly. Or are they going to say the technical foul? Or are they waving off the technical foul?
No, it's a technical foul.
In other words, but it's 2 shots. Oh, so they get to choose the free throw. First shot is no good. It just looked like T.J. Kelly should have been the one shooting it. But in a technical situation, you get to choose. The second free throw is good. So we're all tied up at 5 right now. Cooler heads prevail, and we're going to play some more basketball now. So Jalen Chief going to trigger the ball in, and he does get it in to Alex Clark. Clark getting the ball. Swinging inside, stolen by William Mays. And contact is going to be made running down the floor. Now, Nickens has checked out of the game after shooting his free throws. He's got 2 fouls, and into the game now for the first time is Phil Jackson. So a deep 3-point shot by Ricky Hunt. And Ricky Hunt is feeling it early as he's got 5 points early in the night. 8-5 for the Falcons. Blue Jays trying to get it across. High pass is corralled by the Blue Jays. And the Falcons remain in man-to-man defense right now. And going to the basket, ball's going to be tipped away and going to be retrieved in an easy 2 by Braden Morgan.
Yeah, it was a great effort by Kobe Law, but he just didn't have any help with him under the basket there.
Okay, Dillard stops and then hands the ball off to Kobe Law. Kobe Law fakes it, swings it to cross court over to Jackson. Now William Mays has it, and they're going to call a foul inside the paint in the paint against Grant Mayer. Team foul number 3. Now Ricky Hunt again from 3, and Ricky Hunt from the wing drains it. Getting a little Ricky Hunt flurry here, folks, as he's got already on the night. He's got 8 points so far.
That was pretty good form from the three-point line that Ricky took. He squared up.
He did a nice answer respond by Braden Morgan here. Braden Morgan with a three-point basket of his own. 11-10. Three-point shot again by Jalen Dillard. He doesn't make it. Yeah. They're going to call a foul on the baseline here.
Offensive foul, kind of a push there.
No, they're going to call on Phil Jackson. An offensive foul there.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a push when he was trying to get in position for the rebound. So it's coming out pressing.
TJ Kelly's going to throw it up cross court, and the Jays try to get inside the lane with a runner. Shot no good. Rebound by the Jays, and another shot put back is good by Alex Clark.
Yeah,
as he gets on the board and puts the Guthrie Blue Jays up by 1.
Blue Jays are doing a really good job of hustling those loose ball, second effort balls.
All right, Ricky Hunt now has it on the right wing. Going to throw a cross court over to William Mays. Mays to Kobe Law. Kobe Law drives inside. High off. Shot no good. Rebound Dillard. Dillard goes up high. Should have been a foul. Put back is
nice
good
strong
by
move by
Kobe Law as he scores it. And going to work right now, Jalen Chief hands it off to Clark.
Loose ball.
Goes down to Brayton as he loses it in the paint. Clark's on the ground. It's going to end up being a jump ball situation. So going to work right now. And trying to move around real quick. So now Carlos Strong is checking in the game real quick here. He's coming in the game for Kobe Law. So Kobe Law comes out. Carlos Strong comes back in. So you got Phil Jackson, William Mays, Carlos Strong, Ricky Hunt, and Jalen Dillard. Hand off to Carlos Strong, who swings it up to William Mays. Mays on the right wing, standing on the near the scorer's table. Now Jalen Dillard inside to Carlos Strong. Strong, bounce step, and William Mays, a 28-footer shot no good, and trying to run it down. Difficult shot there by William Mays. He misses it, and now the Jays have it with a chance to extend or take the lead. All right, a three-point shot attempt by Braden Morgan is no good.
You know, Mo, that's one of the things that kind of, again, as I watch this team, just a critique, just because Ricky Hunt is feeling it don't mean that everybody else is.
Get the ball inside. They had a couple of great inside bounce passes early.
Right. Stick with.
Jalen Chief misses his shot. Rebound that time by Ricky Hunt, who pushes the ball up. And Carlos Strong from the corner.
No, that wasn't strong.
Phil Jackson from the corner, excuse me. His shot no good. Rebound by the Blue Jays. The ball is deflected out of bounds, and it will be Jays basketball. So now all of a sudden the Falcons have resorted to staying on the perimeter instead of working the ball to the inside.
Right, and that is exactly what happens, you know, when, you know, you start seeing the balls fly and the three-pointers fall. Everybody kind of gets in that mode instead of sticking with their own game.
TJ Kelly is going to be called for an offensive foul for an illegal screen on that play. So it's team foul number 4.
Yeah, you know, the Falcons need to get back to forcing the issue defensively, playing well defensively, and then also, too, when they're in the half-court set or when the offensive set, they need to, you know, penetrate and drop dimes or get to the rim.
Ricky Hunt cross-court over to Phil Jackson, back over to William Mays, back to the left wing. Ricky Hunt squares up for 3 again, this time no good.
Carlos Strong.
Carlos Strong with the rebound, and he finishes.
Good effort by Carlos Strong in the paint.
So 14-12 is the score right now. And dribbling up, William Mays stepping out right now on Brayden Morgan. Morgan looking for some space to operate. The ball's tipped out of his hands, but they maintain possession. Deep three-point shot no good. Rebound, William Mays. Mays comes up the court. So now going to work. Ball over to Ricky Hunt. Jalen Dillard is now out of the game, and Chance Davis is in. And they're going to call a foul on the floor right now.
Great recognition by Ricky Hunt, seeing that the defense was in man-to-man as the Millwood Falcons offensive set called for a spread sort of an offense there. He was able to clear out a little bit and give himself some room to work.
14-12 is the score right now. And now, William Mays the trigger from up under the goal. William Mays throws it up high. Ball's retrieved by Chance Davis. Davis looking for some space to operate with the runner high off the glass, and he's fouled. Fouled by Jake Wilkerson, who's checked into the game for the Blue Jays right now. And now Chance Davis is going to go to the line shooting 2. 14-12, 36 seconds to go. Tight game. Looks like Alex Clark is about to come back in for the Blue Jays. So Davis, first free throw is true. 15-12. One more for second free throw is true.
Nicely done.
2 for 2, and that's exactly what the Falcons lead, and they lead by 4. Davis tries to intercept the pass. The Blue Jays are able to get the ball over the top and break the press. Now trying to drive baseline is Alex Clark.
Good block by Carlos Strong.
By Carlos Strong. Now the Falcons now have it. Phil Jackson over to William Mays, who's standing on the logo with 15 seconds on the clock. Carlos Strong coming out
so
for
one
screen.
shot here.
William Mays over to Chance Davis. Davis to Dillard for 3. He misses it, but Phil Jackson gets there and gets the putback on the miss.
Great effort by Phil Jackson.
Nice job by Phil Jackson as time expires, putting 2 on the board and extending the lead to 18-12. We'll be right back. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball, sponsored by Love's Truffle Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and SSM Health St. Anthony.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
A day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Uses treatment for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
The Falcons' rhythm got rocked a little bit in the end of that first quarter there, Gary. But nonetheless, the Falcons were able to lead by the score of 19-12 as we get ready for the second period right now. Nickens is set to recheck into the game, and when he got into foul trouble, it really forced the team to change up their offensive game plan real quick there.
Yeah, it really did, and also too, that in combination with the early success of Ricky Hunt Jr. shooting 3-pointers just kind of really threw the offensive strategy off kilter altogether.
Okay, the Blue Jays make a shot attempt. Shot's no good. Rebound. Now the ball is going to go out of bounds on an errant pass. So now the Falcons have a chance, who are up 7. The leading scorer for that first quarter was Ricky Hunt for the Falcons, and Brayden Morgan was the leading scorer for the Guthrie Blue Jays. He remains on the floor, and he is what I call a very crafty scorer. Cross court over to Nickens. Nickens shoots a deep 3-point shot. Air ball's no good. Tough shot there for Nickens. So 12-19, 7:14 to go. They're going to swing the ball. Chance Davis blocks it on the pass, nearly intercepts it. Now they're going to swing the ball again. Carlos Strong pressuring the ball, but you can't stop Jaden Wilkerson. Are they calling an offensive foul? They're calling an offensive foul. So they're calling an offensive foul on that play, much to the chagrin of the Guthrie coaching staff.
Yeah, Phil Jackson did a good job of getting himself set and drawing that foul. And Nickens just checked out of the game. Looked like he was complaining of a shoulder injury. He should be back in about 5 minutes.
All right, so Dillard has come back in the game. Errant pass, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Guthrie basketball. Kobe Law's back in the game as well. So you've got Dillard, Davis, Phil Jackson, and Carlos Strong on the floor right now. So driving inside,
that's
they're going to swing it, and they're going to call steps on Jake Wilkerson. 6:39 to go in the second. So now Ricky Hunt returns to the game, and out comes Chance Davis. 19-12. So Dillard's going to act as the point guard and set the offense up on this series. 6:32 to go. Over to Carlos Strong. Strong to Kobe Law. Kobe Law down inside to Carlos Strong. And the big man finishes.
Pivot, spin move down right in front of the rim. Steal again by Kobe Law.
Kobe Law with the steal. Turnover by the Blue Jays here.
Give it
now
to the big man.
Jackson drives, kicks it over, and Dillard for three.
Nothing.
Shot no good by Dillard on
They
that
got
one.
numbers. Steal by Dillard. Kobe Law got it.
So now, coming up the court, Phil Jackson with a
good
elbow jump shot. He misses, and the ball's going to be stolen from Kobe Law. Here come the Blue Jays into the front court in transition. Ball high up on the goal, out of control. Could have been an offensive foul. But they're going to call a foul against Jalen Dillard. A blocking foul, Gary. That was kind of crazy there, that sequence there.
Yeah, see how I'm shaking my hand, Mo? That was a little iffy, but, you know, like I said, it's high school basketball.
So now Jalen Dillard being called for the foul there. 21-12. So wholesale substitutions in now for Guthrie right now. Whole new lineup. Alex Clark is at the free throw line. He knocked down his first free throw attempt.
Rebound, Carlos Strong.
And he misses the second one. Carlos Strong with the rebound. 21-13, Falcons up 8, 5:39 to go. Over to Jalen Dillard, who looks at a three, drives baseline, and they're going to say he was pushed. Going to get pushed by number 33, Roger France, or Ryder France, who just checked into the game. So it's team foul number 8. For Guthrie, sending Jalen Dillard to the line, and I do believe it's 1-1. Dillard spins it, squares up, shot is up, and Dillard rattles the rim and down. His first points of the night. So far, the Blue Jays not been able to get the offense out of the park position in the second quarter here. Dillard is going to shoot his next, and he misses the second free throw. Rebound by the Blue Jays. Coming up, Jalen Chief, and he drives inside, kicks it to the outside, looking for some space to operate with a nice three-point shot on the sidestep by France.
Yeah, that was a very slick, little nifty move there. Follow through on his shot.
16-22. France gets it, and the ball's inside to Kobe Long.
That's
Strong.
Carlos Strong, baby.
Strong scoring the ball off another assist as it's big to big. Kobe Law with 4, Carlos Strong with 6. Goes up high.
Good defense by Strong, altering the shot. Dillard on fast break.
And going inside, Dillard He's going to get fouled in the middle of the lane by T.J. Kelly, who got him with the body.
Yeah, it was
the two-shot foul coming up for Dillard.
I mean, Dillard was trying to make his way across the paint. He was clamped down on pretty tough there with the body by a couple of Blue Jay defenders.
So 10-5, 24-16 right now. And looking for more. Dillard trying to get some more points on the board. Dillard spins it. Shot is true.
Nicely done. You know, this is where you can make your living right here at the free throw line. I mean, you can come away with about half your points in a given night. And besides that, considering, you know, the first game of the season where the Falcons went 6 of 17 of the night against Heritage Hall, that's another area that we need to definitely focus in on, is improving our free throw shooting.
Dillard with 3 points on the night, doing all his work at the free throw line. Man-to-man defense being employed by the Falcons right now. Trapping on the wing and trying to get the ball inside, and he steps out of bounds. So nice job by that Falcon ball pressure, which created that turnover.
Yeah, I mean, ball pressure, great hands, aggressiveness.
So here comes Jalen Dillard. Falcons up 10, 4:21 to go. Working the ball around. Aaron pass almost intercepted, but it's still in the possession of the Falcons right now. Jalen Dillard going to drive inside and kick it to the corner to Ricky Hunt. Ricky Hunt gets it on Kobe Law. Kobe Law bounce. And Phil Jackson gives it up to Jalen Dillard on a nice jump shot. That shot's no good.
That was good ball rotation. Good look at the basket, just didn't fall.
And getting called for steps is Jalen Chief. So now William Mays is coming in the game. And it looks like, trying to see who's coming out of the game right now. It looks like it's Phil Jackson coming out right now. So 26-16, Falcons up. Falcons up by 10 right now, 3:46 to go. Jalen Dillard on the wing. Carlos Strong in the corner, swings it over to Ricky Hunt. Ricky Hunt steps into a three-point shot and drains it. Nice assist on that play. Nice find by Carlos Strong. 29-16. Ricky Hunt on the night with 11 so far, folks. Into the corner, high off the glass on a try to hit it, try to see if the bank was open. It's T.J. Kelly. That shot's no good. Ball goes out of bounds.
T.J. Kelly made a very athletic move. You know, just didn't finish it. A lot of that's just not visualizing the rim.
Jalen Dillard across the timeline now. Over to William Mays. William Mays into the elbow to Kobe Law. Kobe Law turns and fires.
Good hustle by Carlos Strong.
So was that a pass or a shot?
No, it was a shot.
Kobe Law says it's a shot. Let me go to the free throw line. But instead,
it's Carlos Strong's shot.
They're going to say it was a pass. So now Kobe Law's going to the free throw line. So that's team foul number 11 for the Blue Jays. Carlos Strong rains and drains.
And see, Carlos Strong is a player that I really appreciate a lot for the Falcons because
he's got 7.
He's getting them with very few touches. Very, very efficient player, very patient. He allows his rebounding and his work in the paint and his free throw work to get him on the stat line.
All right, right now, Falcons up 15 points right now with under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Man-to-man defense right now. He's going to hand off. Now Chief has it. He's looking for Clark. He's going to get it over to Braylon Morgan. Morgan shot's no good. Rebound, Ricky Hunt. Hunt comes up with it, and then gets it up to William Mays.
Nice
the runner. Ricky Hunt comes with it, and now
that was a left-hand runner.
On the floor right now. It is a full timeout on the floor. We're going to take one here as well. You're listening to Millwood Falcon basketball, brought to you by SSM Health, St. Anthony, OG&E, and Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to listen to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live. Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication.
It's one of those situations where we're seeing the Falcons extend the lead by doing a lot of the little things right.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. And a lot of it has to do with, again, just the fundamentals of basketball. You know, with the exception of Ricky Hunt, no one's really shooting a ton of three balls. They're moving in closer for higher percentage shots. They're playing good defense. They're rebounding well. Kobe Law is really, really putting together a nice piece of work. And Kobe and Carlos Strong is too.
William Mays with the steal. Turnover by the Blue Jays. And then Kobe Law to the inside and then gets an easy basket.
I mean, they just pounding, they just getting in the paint. They're just running hard, penetrating, getting in the paint.
All right, now going inside, trying to do a reverse. The Blue Jays end up getting the ball back and scoring the ball goes Ryder France. So 35-18 is the score right now. France with a chance. Didn't see who got him with the foul there. So France at the free throw line, spins it. Shot up, and he misses and cannot complete the three-point play.
2 minutes, so the Falcons are going to try to take their time on this one, Mo, and see if they can't work it around for a good shot. Maybe they can get a couple of possessions out of this.
Kobe Law setting up a screen for Ricky Hunt, swing it over, and Kobe Law draws inside and put too much pepper on it.
But you know what, Mo? I like the high pick and roll, right? And Kobe was wanting to rotate the ball around. I understand what he was doing. Just got a little bit excited.
Okay, Darius Jones has come in the game. And it's going to be a block party if Darius Jones gets in the game. Mason Turner is in the game. So Ricky Hunt is out.
Nickens just checked back in.
Nickens is back in. William Mays is still in. Kobe Law and I guess Carlos Strong must be out as well. So here we go and going to work. And let's see here what the official call is. So we've got a foul.
They need a sub for Black 33. I don't know what that is.
So looks like something else is going on. So
yeah, the referee is sending him out. Must have been something said.
Ryder France is getting in the game, getting out of the game now. So they bring over into the game Jalen Harper, and Harper shoots a three. It's no good.
Nickens rebound.
Rebound by Nickens on that play.
Throws it away.
And the ball's going to be turnover right there. So Nickens with the turnover there. 35-18, 1:23 to go. Ball's inbounded. Nickens now has it. Nickens on the wing, crosses over, drives inside, a nice dump. And they're going to call a 3-second lane violation on the Falcons. Darius Jones in the lane. 35-18, 1:15 to go. Across the timeline, dribbling straight up, it's Jalen Harper. Harper kicks it over to number 13, Braylon Morgan, who shoots the three and misses. Rebound on that play looks like by Darius Jones.
Yeah, he was bumped on his way down. Good defensive rebound.
So now, going to the free throw line is Darius Jones. Foul situation, 10 fouls for 11 fouls, should be 12 fouls now.
Got to hit them free throws.
But Darius Jones misses free throw number 1. 65 seconds left. See if he can knock one down. He spins, bends his legs. Shot is true. 36-18. Falcons doing a good job. Alex Clark coming across the timeline now, looking for some space to operate on the wing. Throws it up top. Harper now has it. Over to France. France, who drives inside, loses it as Nickens comes up with the steal. Nickens drops it off, and a nice short corner jump shot by Robert Wilson.
Yeah, nice little 10-foot jump shot. Nice pull up on the fast break. Good look, good eye.
Nickens almost comes up with the steal, and then going to the basket and missing that time. Going to get the ball over to Mays. Mays bounces up high, and the ball is going to end up being turned over as looks like Robert Wilson.
That's 21.
Yeah, Robert Wilson. No, that wasn't Robert Wilson. Okay, the basket was made by Mason Turner. I got that incorrect. So Mason Turner with that basket on that 10-foot jump shot, not Robert Wilson. Ball is inbounded. Now dribbling around is T.J. Kelly. T.J. Kelly kicks it over to the corner for France for 3, and France knocks down another 3-point shot. 11 seconds on the clock, playing for 1 right now. So 39-21, Nickens drops it down inside, and could have been a goaltending, but this time,
nice.
Robert Wilson does finish a basket there. So Nickens coming through with some big-time points. 41-18 is the score as we reach the end of the first half. We'll be right back as we get to the Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores halftime report. You're listening to Millwood Basketball, brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, SSM Health at St. Anthony, and OG&E.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live. Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Which one are you going to open first?
The pony!
Yep, even easier than that. Plus, with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is banking with Capital One even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. No fees or minimums on new consumer accounts. Capital One and a member FDIC.
We're going to need to fire up the plow. The big one.
Forecast is 6 feet of snow and 66 new customers for Trin Snow Service.
Hey, Terry.
She needs more drivers before business melts away.
What do you mean he can't drive? I thought he was certified.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Get up, trust strong for your South Pole. Charmin keeps your undies wetter than the North Pole. A shiny, hiney, a brand new year. Come to us, Charmin. Happy New Year. May your holidays be Charmin, clean, merry, and right. May all your underneath be Charmin Clean White.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Are you experiencing tax issues with the IRS? Are you struggling getting your fees? Our nation is starting to open back up, so IRS. The IRS is restarting their aggressive collection tactics. Fight or try to negotiate with the IRS alone. The professionals at Allies Tax Relief are here to help you fight and protect you from the IRS. Here's Brenda, a happy client of Allies Tax Relief.
Before calling Allies Tax Relief, I found myself owing the IRS $43,000. I called Allies Tax Relief, and after they walked me through their process, I felt a sense of relief. Within a couple of days, they stopped the garnishment, but most importantly, they negotiated my tax debt and walked away paying the IRS close to nothing. I highly recommend Allies Tax Relief.
Call Allies Tax Relief at 833-261-6904 to see if you qualify for one of the IRS tax forgiveness programs. The call is free and so is the consultation. Call 833-261-6904. Again, that's 833-261-6904.
Hey, this is Tina Fey. When I was a young kid, I never dreamed I'd write a Broadway musical, but now I have Mean Girls. So, in your face, young Tina. Bet you thought you were so cool with your pessimism and your turtleneck with strawberries on it. But who's laughing now? The audience, because Mean Girls is hilarious. I'm sorry, young Tina. That was harsh.
Come see Mean Girls. 1 week only, December 28th through January 2nd at the Civic Center Music Hall. Visit OKCBroadway.com.
If you or a family member are seeking sober living, transitional housing, or a halfway house, call Culture Life at 405-666-0537. Culture Life is a nonprofit organization that does not discriminate against race, creed, gender, or sexual orientation. Culture Life serves men, women, adults with children, and the LGBTQ community. Our mission is to provide sober living around the state of Oklahoma and give those who are seeking a better life a solid foundation. Give us a call at 405-666-0537 or visit us on our website at culturelifeservices.org.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Welcome back courtside. Maurice Prince and Gary Woods here. Taking a look at the telltale numbers here, Gary. The Guthrie Blue Jays scored 12 in the first, 9 in the second. And if you take away the 6 points by France, which were 3-point shots, we're looking at a completely different game here. Now, for the Falcons overall, they shot 58% from the floor in the first half. 30% from three, they were 3 of 10. To me, that's the danger number right there.
Right.
Because as the three-point attempts go up,
right,
the productivity goes down, and you give Guthrie, who is literally down 19 points, a chance to get back in this game right now. Now, as far as Guthrie goes, they're shooting 40% for the game, but 3 of 9 from downtown. One shot better, you know, not really saying a lot, but it's about who's doing those shots and when those shots are coming. So if the Falcons are, for all intents and purposes, are plus 12 in the quarter. So we did that by playing better defense and eliminating those crazy shots. Now, I think the team got a little bit out of rhythm with the technical foul and the intentional foul we had in the first, but the Falcons have finally bounced back well, I thought, overall.
Yeah, I thought they did, and you're right, Mo. I mean, anytime you can look at, the 30% from three, can we just be real? You want that number to be, better than 40% from three. And so, that's just a matter of a couple of shots, but again, it boils down to who's taking those shots, right? And then also, too, now what is a good number is 58% from the field. That's a good number because you're sitting here closer to 60%. And so right now, when you begin to look at Millwood, their athleticism, the players that they have, the depth that they have, the only team that can really beat Millwood, I believe, tonight is Millwood. Do they come out in the second half and shoot themselves out of a game, or do they really, really button things back down and go right back to penetrating, dishing, playing good defense, forcing turnovers, and rebounding?
Absolutely. And, Gary, you bring it up. The high scorer for the Falcons, the high flyer at the end of the first half is Ricky Hunt. He had 11. And to me, it's going to be important to see them get back into that flow. And I think if you're Coach Jeffries, do you go back to your original group to start the second half, or do you keep Nickens out a little bit? I know he was banged up a little bit, but I think he can still go. He's a young man, and it's going to be hard to keep him out of this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think more than anything, you know, for him to come back, and they need to get back into playing team basketball, going back to the original scheme of moving the shots in, and you know, and then letting their defensive play create offensive opportunities. You know, that's where this team is really at its best, because defense is typically played team defense. Team defense leads to team offensive opportunities, baskets in transition, pushing the ball to where the defense can't really set up and defend like they want to, because there's too many moving parts and too many lanes to penetrate in.
So that's what the object here is. And if you are the Guthrie Blue Jays, you want to see more of Braden Morgan in the paint, and you want to see more of Ryder France more in the paint as well. That's what you want to see. Yeah, so here we go, back to live action now. So coming up, William Mays shakes his defender, and then getting the ball inside. Mays around the free throw line, has the ball careen off a player's leg, and now here come the Blue Jays, who go and get an easy basket from T.J. Kelly to start the second half here. 23-40 is the score. So William Mays doing a little chap in there, and now Ricky Hunt drives inside and tries a little bit of reverse shot, out of control shot, no good. And now William Mays ends up with the rebound, kicks it over to Hunt. Hunt in the corner for three, shot no good, and here come the Blue Jays.
Hunt rebounds.
So missed shot there by the Blue Jays, and now Hunt coming through the rebound. Now back up to Alex Clark. Clark drives inside and then gives it up, and an easy basket now from T.J. Kelly, who's come out of the gate quick with a quick 4 points. So 40-25 timeout by Coach Jeffries, and it's a smart timeout as the lead went from 20 to 15 in a blink of a second here.
Yeah, he doesn't like what he's seeing. You know, again, turnover on the inbound pass. Got the ball
30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here.
Got the ball down in the low post to Kobe Law. Kobe gave it up. You know, that's one of those situations where, hey, Kobe, get the ball down on the block. You know, let's not work it back outside. Let's go ahead and get down there, put your head down and go, get to the rim if you can, try to draw the foul, get to the free throw line.
Right. And if you're the Falcons, don't come out and try to reestablish the three-point heat.
Right. Nope.
Come out and get the easy baskets and demoralize the team.
Play the game from the inside out. You know, the three ball is a weapon, but it shouldn't be the primary weapon.
Right.
You know,
shouldn't be the weapon.
It shouldn't be the weapon. Right. Play inside out.
So now the Falcons with a chance to get here as Guthrie's out in a quick 4-0 run right now. 6:46 to go in the third, 40-25. Maurice Prince and Gary Woods on the call. Okay, Ricky Hunt brings the ball, setting up the offense, hands off to William Mays on the wing. Pressure being applied. William Mays stops and pops, throws it to the corner. Now Dillard drops it down low to Kobe Law. Kobe Law goes inside, and he's going to get fouled. And it looks like a foul going to be called on Ryder France this time.
Yep.
Kobe Law to the line, shooting 2.
Would like to see Kobe Law also, you know, really explode up off the 4 with the baby hook, shooting the ball on the way up. That was the deal where he kind of held the ball, and on the way down, he tried to get the shot off.
Okay, Kobe Law's first shot, back rims and out. Kobe Law gets one more. Falcons up 15 in the third. And the shot, second shot, no good. Both. Rebound, and here comes Alex Clark leading the Guthrie charge. Alex Clark trapped on the wing. Now he gets it down low, and they're going to get called, or someone's going to get called for a foul here. It looks like the foul's going to be called on William Mays. Foul number 1. There are 2. Each team has 1 team foul each. Bringing the ball in Now throwing it into the corner, back to the wing. Down low to France. France on Kobe Law. Kobe Law manning him up, and France stops and turns around and shoots it. Shot no good by France. Rebound, William Mays. Mays and Hunt in the backcourt. Mays setting up the offense now. Nickens hasn't touched the ball in the second half here. Ricky Hunt gets it over to him. Nickens looks like Main Street, goes behind the back. Stops, pops on a step back shot. Shot no good for Nickens. Rebound, Blue Jays. Blue Jays into the corner. Three-point shot is no good. France with the rebound. France goes up high, can't finish. Ricky Hunt with the rebound.
Falcons are pushing the ball.
And it ends up being,
oh, wow. Reverse layup under the rim by Nickens.
Nickens doing some fancy ball handling down there. And ended up 42-25. Swinging the ball down low. And Alex Clark is going to get fouled. Are they going to catch Nickens with the foul?
Yeah.
Nickens is going to be caught with the foul.
Yeah, kind of caught the shooter on the arm there as he was about to make a shot.
That is foul number 3 for Nickens, 42-25. 5:11 to go. And the first shot goes down for Clark. Clark with 4 points on the night so far. He gets one more. And he spins and he shoots. And the second one is true. (27-42), Clark knocks it down. All right, handoff to Jalen Dillard, who drives inside to the basket, goes up strong, and he's hammered.
Yep.
Gonna go to the free throw line shooting 2.
I like what Jalen was thinking. I mean, he got that ball off the curl, came around, and went right down the middle of the paint there with authority. Drew the foul. You know, you definitely like that.
Dillard on the free throw line shoots, and the first shot is true. 43-27, 4:59 to go in the third. Dillard spins it in his hands, bends the knees, shots up.
Softly done.
So Dillard again getting it done. Point number 5 on the night for Jalen Dillard. All right, going to work, throwing it into the corner, down low, and a nice turnaround move and a score from Mason Tilley, who gets on the board for the first time tonight. 44-29. They put in a much taller lineup to attack the Falcons on the inside. Nickens is going to lose it. Tilley coming up with the steal. And then going inside is Alex Clark, and they're going to say offensive foul against Clark.
Man, Kobe Law has really transitioned his game defensively. He's leading the team in drawing charges, which, you know, he has the ability to get there, get set, and really presents himself in a way to where he gets the call.
All right.
Consistently.
So Dillard over to Mays. 44-29, 4:24 to go. Mays across the timeline. Over to Law on the right wing. Law fakes. Hands off to Nickens. Nickens drives inside, dumps it down on Mays. And a beautiful finish by William Mays off the Jaden Nickens pass.
Yeah, that was a nice dime by Nickens.
So coming up the court now, Trap at half court, throwing the ball to Tilley. Tilley gives way to Kelly, who misses the shot. And a scramble for the ball's on the ground right now. Are they going to call a foul or a jump ball situation here?
I don't know. It looked like football game over there. I wanted to call first down.
So they're not, I guess they're calling a jump ball. I really haven't seen an official word yet here. So substitution as Ryder France comes back in the game and Mason Tilley checks out. So now for Carlos Strong comes in to give Kobe Law a breather.
A much deserved breather. Kobe Law's played some really good minutes down there in the low post.
All right, bounce pass
Stolen
by Jalen Dillard.
Oh,
steal
but
by
he
Dillard.
gave it up.
And now trying to get the ball in the corner. So now William Mays pushes it over. Nickens looks at a three, step back three. He misses.
Oh.
Ricky Hunt went for the slam. He misses. And now William Mays is going to throw it over to Nickens. And Nickens drives inside. Fade away. 10-foot jump shot. His shot's no good.
Oh, man. Carlos Strong is sitting on the free throw line. They passed the ball over him to Jaden Nickens. That should have been a basket for the Falcons, for Carlos Strong.
So missed shot there. And a rebound by Ricky Hunt.
Basket by Nickens.
Then Nickens getting 2 points on the other end. 50-29.
Carlos Strong.
Jump ball situation.
Millwood.
It will be Millwood ball.
Great hustle by Carlos Strong.
So now Phil Jackson comes into the game. He comes in the game, and Nickens comes out for a quick breather. So William Mays across the timeline now. Mays gives it over to Phil Jackson. Jackson over to Dillard. Dillard dribbling, looking for some space to operate, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson in the corner. Jackson drives inside.
Ooh.
Nice inside pass to William Mays, who does not score. Rebound,
Carlos Strong.
He misses. Carlos Strong gets it
up. Oh, man. Don't you just love his effort? Great job by Carlos Strong, rebounding, just doing the team stuff.
52-29 is the score. Stolen by Phil Jackson this time.
Phil pushing it, dished it off to Dillard.
And Dillard cannot finish on that one. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Ricky Hunt has it. And he throws it too far. It's going to end up being a turnover. So now dribbling up top is T.J. Kelly. Kelly gets it over. Three-point shot by Jaden Chief, and they're going to call a turnover on the play.
Yeah, he did a hop, skip, and a jump before squaring up to shoot that three-pointer.
Hop, skip, and a jump, huh? Does that get you to Christmas? 1:43 to go. Ball's inbounded. Mays gets it to Ricky Hunt. Ricky Hunt with 1:40 on the third. Chance Davis comes to the scorer's table. He's coming in on the next ball stop. Ricky Hunt across the timeline now. Picked up by Alex Clark. Ricky Hunt trying to find some space to operate. Hands off to William Mays. Mays spins inside and goes to work. Throws it up high off the glass. He misses.
Carlos Strong on the rebound, and he gets the foul. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
So Carlos Strong shooting two. Going to have massive substitutions coming in the game now. Mason Turner's also at the scorer's table ready to check in, along with Chance Davis.
Carlos Strong just creates his own offense, you know.
And he misses the first one. Kobe Law's coming back in. And then we've got Ricky Hunt and Phil Jackson coming out for a breather right now. .52. He misses both of the free throws, but a foul is going to be called. So now, Carlos Strong comes out. Darius Jones is in the game.
Yeah, it looked like we got us a cramp situation here on the sideline.
So Chance Davis is out for just a minute, so Phil Jackson returns back to the game. Or Ricky Hunt does, I should say. So
he has a hamstring cramp. That's pretty painful.
Yes, yes. Had one of those the other day. I don't want another one.
It's tough too, man.
So Alex Clark at the line shooting two. First free throw by Clark, rims out.
Yeah, these young men need to learn how to hydrate.
So what happens if you hydrate and you still get one?
You didn't hydrate enough.
And
or you don't have your electrolytes set up or balanced correctly.
Thank you. I didn't know. I'm here with Dr. Wood. Dr. Wood, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know.
52-30.
I'm 52 years old, and I still get a bunch of cramps.
The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Blue Jay basketball. As the ball goes out of bounds that time. So Alex Clark with 47 seconds. A foul is going to be called on the floor as Mason Turner gets called for the foul. So it's going to be Guthrie basketball baseline. Falcons up 20. Going to throw it up top. France for three, and he squares up and he knocks that one down.
Whenever he gets his feet square and he's balanced, he has a nice three-point shot.
So 52-33, 31 seconds to go. And Phil Jackson's going to throw it across court over to Ricky Hunt as they're going to play for one right now. To Darius Jones in the corner, back up top. Kobe Law nearly loses it, but he's going to get bumped by Mason Tilley. So that's team foul number 4. And now Jackson's going to trigger the ball in. So high inbound pass to Ricky Hunt with 16 on the clock. He backs up to the logo. He draws the attention to TJ Kelly. Kicks it over to Phil Jackson with 8 seconds on the clock. 7 seconds on the clock. Kobe Law is going to be stripped. And now Robert Wilson is trying to run it down. 2 seconds on the clock. And a three-point shot at the buzzer goes down for Jalen Harper. And there is life on the Guthrie side as he knocks that down, 52-36. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment. You're listening to Millwood Falcon basketball, sponsored by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and SSM Health St. Anthony. Fourth quarter coming up next, y'all.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Terms and conditions apply.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Yes, time to walk it out. The Falcons are up 14 points going into the fourth quarter. Foul situation, Falcons have 5, and the Guthrie Blue Jays have 4. The Falcons have been in control for a while, but they've got to be paying attention to not give them too much more life.
Oh, that should have been a foul on the floor.
And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and it will be Guthrie ball. And again, Guthrie, the magic number when you're down nearly 20 is to get it down to 10.
Yep.
Because then that puts pressure on the other team. The other team starts to feel it. And Guthrie's going to throw the ball away. So 36-50 is the score right now. Ricky Hunt coming across the timeline right now over to William Mays. Mays on the left wing. Back up top to Phil Jackson. Running the weave above the perimeter. Now Mays has it. Over to the left wing, Phil Jackson goes baseline. And they reset the offense. William Mays back at the top of the key over to Hunt. Hunt with 7:18 to go in the game. Back over to Jackson, who's on the left. Jackson looking for some space to operate, draws the screen from Darius Jones. Then William Mays inside. to Kobe Law, and Kobe Law is going to be, foul's going to be on Kobe Law as he's going to be fouled by, looks like, fouled by France on that play.
You know, when defenses are rotating well, the temptation is to pull up and take the 3-ball as just, you know, settling for it. But the truth of the matter is that if the ball rotates fast enough and players move, it will create shot opportunities that are a lot more higher percentage.
Phil Jackson rears up and tries to unload a 2-point shot. It's no good. Rebound by the Blue Jays. Now trying to get the ball as TJ Kelly goes to the basket.
Good
he
move.
misses. Rebound on that play by Jones. William Mays swings it over to Jackson. Jackson splits the double team and then gets knocked to the floor. It's team foul number 6 for the Blue Jays. It'll be sidelined out of bounds for them. So one more, and the Falcons will be at the line 1-1. So throwing the ball in is William Mays over to Hunt. Hunt looks at a 3, decides to give it up to Kobe Law at the top. Kobe Law swings it to Jackson. Jackson back
Push
over.
the ball.
So Mays swings it back over to Hunt. 50-36. Mays.
There you go.
To the wing.
That's where you create the opportunities right there.
Kobe Law, nice bounce pass
there
over to Mays.
go.
Mays swings it to Ricky Hunt. Ricky Hunt drives in the lane with a scoop shot, no good for Hunt. Rebound by the Blue Jays. And they're going to say, so the foul is going to be called by Darius Jones on the play.
Coaching point, Mo. When the ball swings from right to left, elbow to elbow, there's not much movement required by the defense. But when the ball goes from wing to wing or all the way around to baseline, it forces the defense to move a lot more, and it creates lane opportunities for the offense.
3-point shot gets knocked down by TJ Kelly.
Got to rotate that ball.
Kelly doing a good job.
Good.
In the second half, he's got 7 points.
Right. Oh, he throws
Turnover
it away.
by Phil Jackson here, and the ball is going to end up in the hands of TJ Kelly, and a timeout's going to have to be called on the floor here as the defense is falling asleep by the Falcons, and now Guthrie is starting to feel as they've gotten the lead down under 10, down to 9. Well, the full timeout on the floor real quick here. We'll be right back. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Basketball. Brought to you by OG&E, Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, and SSM Health at St. Anthony's.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Back to live action, 5:30 to go, and we got a game all of a sudden as the foot has come off the gas for the Falcons right now. So William Mays, Jalen Dillard's back in the game, along with Darius Jones, Kobe Law, and Ricky Hunt. Ricky Hunt for 3, he misses. Tough shot there. And here comes the Blue Jays trying to get that lead down even more. Swinging the ball over, and the eyes need to be on TJ Kelly. He's got 9 points, 9 of his 11 in the second half of this game. TJ Kelly trying to do some work on Dillard. Kelly drives to the basket and goes up high, cannot score. Ball's rolling around, and Darius Jones tries to track it down, and he's going to get fouled by Mason Tilley. Big foul because that puts the team in the bonus.
Wow.
To the line 1-1 there.
Yeah.
So to the line, Darius Jones, 1-1. Big free throws here. to break the momentum of the team. And he misses that shot. But Ricky Hunt comes out with it somehow. And they call a timeout. Nice job by Coach Jeffries before that ball got tied up right there, Coach.
Yeah. You know, I was just going to say earlier, you know, offensively, one of the things that would help the Falcons would be their ball rotation from wing to wing, forcing the defense to clearly have to move. The more you get the defense to move, it creates penetration lanes. When you reverse the ball back around the top of the key, the ball moves faster than the defense and gives you opportunities to work the ball in and take better shots.
When you're a coach and the momentum begins to shift a little bit, you're feeling the energy from your team dwindle a little bit. And if you're Guthrie right now, the energy's coming up. You want to force another turnover, another quick shot to get the Falcons continue to get them out of rhythm.
Well, what Guthrie's doing right now is they're starting to work their set, right? And Millwood, of course, is still in up-tempo mode somewhat. And with mindset, okay? Not that they're moving fast because it's getting late in the game, but that tends to be what happens, right? You know, not really thinking about what it is. Right there, see how the ball was reversed, and it created an opportunity for Jalen Dillard turnover.
Dillard with losing the ball there.
So the ball went all the way down from the wing, and then it reversed back to Dillard. Dillard had an opportunity to penetrate, but he didn't. Once he penetrated, he hesitated and then threw the ball away.
So in that particular case, now getting the ball
blocked
inside.
shot by Carlos Strong.
Carlos Strong with a blocked shot on Clark. So now it's a 9-point game, 4:36 to go. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it will remain Guthrie basketball. Remember, if you're listening to this game on the radio tonight, you can also watch this game. Go to YouTube and go to the Millwood Falcon YouTube page. Now TJ Kelly above drawing Jalen Dillard.
Watch the set.
Kelly tries to go down Main Street, stops, pops his shot in and out. Tilly with the rebound, and Carlos Strong comes up with it. And the ball's on the ground, and it ends up in the hands of TJ Kelly. Mad scramble for the ball. Kelly swings it over, and they get the ball to the corner. Three-point shot by Clark. Shot no good on the three-pointer. Rebound by Ricky Hunt. Hunt presses the ball into the front court right now. 50-41. Jalen Dillard on the left wing. Carlos Strong with a power spin move and step into a Ricky Hunt three-point shot. Shot no good by Ricky. Rebound, Blue Jays. And right now the Falcons are not able. The score has been stuck on 50 for almost 6 minutes.
Yep.
Going to work right now and getting the ball to the corner. Three-point shot is no good, front rims. And William Mays comes up with it. William Mays with 4 points on the night so far. 50-41, 3:28 to go. William Mays now has it. And Coach Jeffries tells him to slow it down. Jalen Dillard, and the ball is kicked by France.
You know, the three ball, I understand that there are lots of guys who can shoot the three ball. But France, for the Blue Jays, he's the three-point threat. He's the guy that should be looking at that shot. All of these other guards, they should be looking to penetrate and work the ball around.
Mays now has it, swings it over to Ricky Hunt. 3:15 to go. Hunt drives, steps back over to William Mays, who fires it inside to Kobe Law.
It's there, Kobe.
Is trying to get in there, and he's going to get fouled. But Kobe Law did shuffle his pivot foot.
He definitely did.
It could have been a travel call right there. So Kobe Law is going to go to the free throw line on the foul here.
How is he shooting free throws tonight? How's his percentage?
Kobe Law on the night, free throw shooting wise, is 3 of 4.
Okay, not bad. Let's go, Kobe. Knock him down.
50-41. And a full timeout has been called, but we're going to stay right here. So, Gary, you know, you kind of been stuck in this same position so far for a while. So if you're the Falcons, what do you need to do right now, in your opinion, to get things going? You know, as far as the third, you scored 12 points in the third. but you've got nothing in the fourth, and we're almost 6 minutes in. What do you do? How do you get an easy basket?
Well, you got to get into your half-court set. You know, number one, if the opportunity is there for, let's say, a secondary fast break. The secondary fast break is a fast break that happens as a result of a press breaker of some sort, and then you can penetrate because you got numbers. If you can't get that, and you have to walk it up and go into a half-court set, it's important that you try to rotate the ball enough and be patient, not to just fire up the three ball, but you know, each player has to realize that, hey, when I get into the paint with the ball, I got to go up and I got to take that shot. Carlos Strong got the ball down to the low post, and what did he do? He rotated it out from being a 4-foot jumper, and I don't care if he had a guy or two on him. He's that close to the basket, he got to take that shot. He gave it up to Ricky Hunt for a three ball that came away with nothing.
All right, Kobe Law's at the free throw line. I do believe it's 1-1, but the officials are needing to confer that, but I'm almost certain it is a two-shot foul. Two-shot foul. So Kobe Law shooting two, trying to extend the lead. Kobe Law's first shot is no good. Kobe Law's going to get one more. Needs to knock this one down. The Falcons have not scored in the fourth period.
Yeah.
He gets that one.
1 point in the fourth period.
So 51-41, 10-point game. Extended pressure being applied on the half court, and TJ going to the basket. TJ Kelly's going to get fouled by William Mays. And now Ryder France, the three-point shooter, comes in the game for Mason Tilley. .251 to go. So looks like they're going to have to clean up the floor a little bit. It looks like we got a player who got a little sick on the floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're going to have to take a look at that real quick, and going to have to get someone else to address that situation.
Uh-oh.
So
where is that? Where did it drop at?
At the free throw line.
Oh, gosh, I'm looking at it. Man. Okay.
And so, in other words, we might need a extended timeout here. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's take a break on this one.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Millwood Falcon basketball, sponsored by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, OG&E, and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
and out their classrooms with our 2021-2022 Student of the Month program. Each month, a chosen high school student will be selected Student of the Month and will receive a $150 Visa gift card and prizes. The winner will automatically qualify to be selected Student of the Year. For winning Student of the Year, the recipient will win $10,000 scholarship directly to the college of their choice. Please take time to nominate a student who exemplifies outstanding characteristics in the classroom and as a citizen in our community. Just go online at blackchronicle.com. That's blackchronicle.com.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
All right, we are back here on Franklin Spears Court, and Gary, you had all types of jokes. I on the debut, the home debut of the floor,
man,
it gets really introduced to some of the I'd say the interesting parts of sports competition that happens at times.
Now, how you gonna puke on the Franklin Spears, man? Come on now.
He's feeling the pressure.
The coming out party of the Franklin, man, this is hollow ground right here, man. You gonna puke?
Just get a towel, man, some spray.
Millwood better not lose this game. Come in your house, puke on your floor.
Okay, it happens,
better win
man.
it. You better win this game.
You're saying it better happen. I'm just saying we'll have to see if it does happen. You know, at this point, the Falcons are back in control of this contest by 10 right now. 2:51 to go in the contest, and so when we get back to the free throw line, we're going to end up with T.J. Kelly, who lost it a little bit, getting back on the floor at this time and trying to play.
Yeah, he looked a little peaked. It looked like he might not be done.
Well, he might not be done, but he's been the catalyst for the scoring in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, Gary, overall, this young man has 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, my man.
I mean, 9 points in the second half here. So
34. What's his name?
Oh, that's Mason Tilley.
Mason Tilley, he out here with the old school Chucks on. Okay, I feel you, dog.
You know, so, I mean.
No ankle braces, no nothing. Shoot, that's.
I mean, you try to do what you can.
That's throwback.
Okay.
Oh, that's love right there, man. That's all right. I played in those.
Yeah.
40 years ago.
And you can't walk now. And so, anyway, I'm going to leave that alone.
You can't, you would not necessarily be lying, without the assistance of a little anti-inflammatories.
It's okay. It's okay. So, ankles and all that other stuff might get a little hurt. So,
knees, man, knees. But them old Chucks, man, them old Chucks is all right now. My father-in-law, he still be rocking the old school Chucks. Superintendent still rock the old school Chucks.
So as it stands right now, we're going to get back to the free throw line, 51-41. Looks like we've done a great job of reestablishing the floor, putting the polish back on it, making sure we get everything ready and back to go here. So 2:51 is our setup now. And the officials, I just need to know where all my officials are. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3 officials, then we're ready to go. So, the bad thing about it is that was on YouTube, man.
I know. Well, I'm going to run it back. Somebody might be putting that in as a highlight. I kind of smell it still, too, now.
Okay, now, see, you're doing way too much.
Hey, I got a sensitive nose, man.
All right, and after it's all said and done, T.J. Kelly knocks it down. 51-42. T.J. Kelly with 6 points in the quarter, 10 in the second half. And he knocks down the second one. So we've got a total of 7 in the second half here by him.
He over there talking to his teammates. I'd be like, hey, man.
43-51, under 2 to go. Now that gave a lot of time for the Falcons to regroup. So let's see what they decide to do here. Little ball killing now. Killing that clock. Under 2.5 now. So now William Mays is going to kick it to the corner. And now Kobe Law draws inside.
Nice move, Kobe.
Shot no good, and Carlos Strong cannot come up with the rebound.
Yeah, but it was a good move. I like the move.
So 51-43, 2:12 to go.
Guthrie looking to climb back in this one possession at a time with 2 minutes left.
All right, Tilley going to give a screen. And now there's a switch as Carlos Strong is having to cover T.J. Kelly now. Kelly looking for some space to operate, goes to the lane with a runner, shot, no good. Rebound, Carlos Strong.
Give it up, big man.
So Carlos Strong tries to drive to the basket, and he's going to get fouled. So Carlos Strong to the basket. He was a little frustrated, popped up on the gym mat on the wall here.
Yeah, coach is telling him, hey, man, he rebounds the ball. Those guards need to be bursting, getting out on the edges so that we can push the ball up the court, as opposed to the big man rebounding the ball and taking it coast to coast.
51-43 as it is right now. Carlos Strong back to the free throw line. He's got 10 points on the afternoon and the night, folks. First one by Carlos Strong is true. So now Tilly comes out of the game, substitution. So Carlos Strong. Okay, something isn't right, so it's one more shot here for Strong. He's got 11 points on the night. And the second one, nice high arcing shot. And the Falcons are back up 10. Coming across the line right now.
There you go. That's
Ball's
going to
be stolen by William Mays on the steal.
Foul.
And going to the basket as France is going to foul Jalen Dillard. And Dillard's going to go to the line shooting 2. And we are in the double bonus officially, folks. So the Falcons have a great chance to put this away by simply doing one thing.
Knocking down free throws,
Knocking down free throws, they can put this game away.
Yeah, I mean, creating some offense with the press, trying to force a turnover, creating a fast break. Either they were going to get to the cup or they're going to get fouled.
Dillard makes his first free throw. He gets one more. 54-43, Falcons back up 11 with 94 seconds left. And the second shot is true. 55-43. Now, Alex Clark trying to get to the outside. High arcing three-point shot.
Good rebound, Carlos.
And Carlos Strong pulls it down. Carlos has 12 right now. And William Mays is going to throw it over to Carlos Strong. Strong swings it down, and then Jalen Dillard pump fakes, goes to the basket and scores. Assist by Carlos Strong. And that might
Kobe
just
Law
be enough.
applying pressure.
And they're going to swing the ball.
Stolen.
The ball is going to be nearly stolen by Carlos Strong. 57-43. Getting the ball across the timeline, the Blue Jays breaking it down, and TJ Kelly to the basket and scores. So it's officially a 12-point game with 50.8 seconds to go. So a timeout's on the floor right now. And Garrett, we've got to find a way, again, just to keep away simple baskets, but I got to give it up for TJ Kelly in the second half of this game. He has simply been sensational. He's got 9 points in the quarter, 13 points in the second half, and 15 for the game.
Yeah, he's put together a nice game. He's played well defensively. As a guard, he's been applying ball pressure. I don't necessarily know what his field goal percentage, his free throw percentage has been. But what I can tell you is that for a while there, France, they were really helping the Blue Jays climb back into this thing, got it down within 9 points. And if there wasn't a little bit of a break where the Falcons could regroup, they might have, reduced that lead down to 8 or even 6.
Now, 57-45. So they're going to get the ball inbounded as Kobe Law gets it into Jalen Dillard. Full court of pressure being applied.
Give it up, Kobe.
And now Jalen Dillard drives
secondary
aside,
fast break.
kicks it over to William Mays.
Just going to work it down.
Jalen Dillard now has it. And again, foul being called by Dillard. He's going to go to the line shooting 2 as that foul is called on Jalen Chief. So Dillard to the line shooting 2 right now. The Falcons all pull back. Dillard just needs to knock this down. So the first shot by Dillard is true. Dillard with 10 on the night, a quiet 10.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the way you want them. I mean,
Ricky Hunt had 13 and has had nothing since then. So it's Carlos Strong, Kobe Law, and Jalen Dillard has been doing a majority of the damage since that time. And that second shot by Dillard is no good. Rebound by Guthrie. And now France comes up, kicks it to the corner. France wants to drift back out for the three-point shot, and he does. And he front rims that shot no good.
Carlos Strong on, oh yeah, he's on the rebound and gets fouled.
With 22.3 seconds to go. Carlos Strong to the line, shooting 2 now. And now you see the Guthrie coach staff said, let it go. 58-45. And it's going to send Kobe Law to the line shooting 2.
Great opportunity right here for Kobe Law to put a bow on it.
Kobe Law.
There it is.
With point number 8 for Law. So one more. And they get the second one for Carlos Strong.
Kobe Law.
Kobe Law with that. And the shot goes up as Collins gets it to knock it down. Alex Clark, let me say. So Clark gets to the basket. Making it 60-47, 13 points lead right now for the Falcons.
Misses free throw.
Misses his free throw, but it's rebounded by Guthrie. Then the shot goes up, and nothing else doing as Ricky Hunt comes across. And that will be the conclusion of tonight's contest. 13-point win for the Falcons. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with the Love's Travel Stops at Country Stores post-game. And you'll hear that in just a moment. You're listening to Millwood Basketball, brought to you by OG&E and SSM Health St. Anthony.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Hey, this is Tina Fey. When I was a young kid, I never dreamed I'd write a Broadway musical, but now I have Mean Girls. So, in your face, young Tina, bet you thought you were so cool with your pessimism and your turtleneck with strawberries on it. But who's laughing now? The audience, because Mean Girls is hilarious. I'm sorry, young Tina. That was harsh.
Come see Mean Girls. 1 week only, December 28th through January 2nd at the Civic Center Music Hall. Visit OKCBroadway.com.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
You're listening to Millwood Basketball on Heart and Soul 92.1 and 1140.
Yes, we are living the good life as the Falcons have improved on their season schedule to 3-1 overall, Gary. Your biggest takeaway from the boys' game. One thing is interesting to note, Guthrie did outscore Millwood in the second half 26-20.
Yeah.
And that really allowed them to get close to the game when you thought it might not, when the game looked like the Falcons could have put them away. They kind of let them hang around a little bit, and the offense kind of got murky in the second half a little bit.
Yeah, I thought that, when we looked up in the fourth period and there was only 1 point scored, that was an indicator that, okay, one of the key takeaways, we got to be productive all 4 periods. That's number one. And what that means is that you got to be able to make adjustments on the fly, and sometimes you just have to do it in a half-court set that you might not always be able to do it in transition, and you might not always be able to do it off of ball pressures. The Falcons were able to pick up a little bit of momentum and close the game out by forcing some turnovers defensively, pressing and trapping and things of that nature. But against better teams, they're gonna have to learn how to really create offensive sets and recognize opportunities. What I liked about tonight, Mo, was that the ball did get down into the low post to Kobe Law. I like the fact that he converted baskets. I like the fact that Carlos Strong was there rebounding very hard and putting the ball back and creating his own offense for himself. I even like the fact that we were working the ball in, taking some closer shots. But what I didn't like was what I would call three-point-itis. And three-point-itis is one player has success at the three. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a green light for everybody to go firing up threes, because that in and of itself will slow down your offensive production.
To your point, Millwood ended up shooting 3 of 12 from three-point line tonight, 25%.
Right.
So that number stands out. Millwood ended up shooting for the game 43%. But the game was won really on the rebounding end of things. Millwood finished the game with 29 total rebounds against 23. And so that means when the pressure moments came, the team was able to get it done. Looking at the scorer sheet overall for the night, you had Ricky Hunt with 13 points, 6 rebounds. Carlos Strong with 10 points, looks like 10 rebounds, a double-double, and 2 blocks on the night for Carlos Strong.
I mean, and nobody passed him the ball, but he came away with a double-double.
Kobe Law, 9 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds on the night, and 1 steal. So Kobe Law was very efficient also in the game. But also want to shout out William Mays with 4 points on the night, 5 rebounds. We also had Jalen Dillard with 10 points, a quiet 10 points.
Very quiet 10 points.
1 assist overall on the night. But we mentioned Ricky Hunt in the game, but also 2 points scored by Chance Davis. 2 points also, 1 point, not 2 points, I'm getting off of my line here. Jaden Nickens with 5 points, Robert Wilson with 2 points, Mason Turner with 2 points also in the game, and Jarius Jones with 1. That's how we got to the total of tonight's contest. Overall, the team, if you had to grade this performance on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
I would give it probably a 6.
A 6, all right.
Yeah, and the reason why I would give it a 6 is because in order to be 8, 9, and 10, you got to put 4 periods together.
Yeah, you do. Now, time to give yourselves the Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game. Treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams. Dream bigger through passionate barbecue. Served with the community purpose. Got 2 locations for you, folks. Edmond, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue, and the new location in Midwest City, 6003 Southeast 15th, open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 8 p.m. And then tomorrow they open at 11 a.m. Get your food because you're going to need it for the O-State Baylor game. And then remember, if you're still hungry, you can go back, and they serve it until the food is all gone. So that's going on. I want to thank all our sponsors. Before we do that, who is the player of the game?
None other than Mr. Carlos Strong, Mr. Double-Double himself. 10 points, 10 reebs. How many blocks?
2 blocks on the night.
2 block shots on the night. And he pretty much, all of his offense and all of his rebounding was just him being, self-generated effort.
All right, I want to thank all our sponsors for tonight. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, SSM Health, St. Anthony Hospital, Tinker Federal Credit Union, Big O's Pork and Dreams, First Security Bank, Chris and Christy Harrison of Heritage Funeral Home, Langston University, and the Black Chronicle newspaper. I want to thank, a.k.a., I want to say Young Fly in the studio helping us out tonight. I just want to throw him some love because he came up there. He didn't have to help us out tonight.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I want to at least appreciate him overall for what he did for this evening. We truly appreciate it from my heart. We'll see you guys soon, then later. Our next broadcast won't be until Millwood takes on OCS in a week from now. But until then, enjoy, shop safe, be safe. Any words, the Cowboys going to win tomorrow against Baylor?
I'm hopeful.
You're hopeful.
I'm hopeful. Yeah,
you're hopeful. That you're supposed to be more stronger than that.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
All right, we'll see you guys on our next broadcast. Enjoy it the rest of your night. You've been listening to Millwood Basketball. Have a great Friday night.
Good night, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.